finally forced her to go. Come back and Cap. We'll set up our own voluntary world. And wherever we go, we won't leave no roads. And you'll be my ANCAP girl. Now Ingrid Capolini's still so far away, and I'm still fighting all her battles online. And even if I gotta join her in Somalia, I'm gonna prove she's still consensually mine. One day we'll all opt out of the government. It'll crumble under its own dead weight. 'Cause dreams do come true. Darling, I believe in you. I'll always read you 8 out of 8. Come back and Cap. I might own the Bitcoin in the world. We'll never turn right or left. Taxation will always be theft. And you'll be my ANCAP girl. Come back and Cap. These companies everywhere make me want to hurl. But our love will always be strictly voluntary. And you'll be my ANCAP girl. Yeah, you'll be my ANCAP girl. You'll always be my ANCAP girl.
Go. Here we go. Here we go. We're on. All right. Man, Facebook is throttling us hard.
That's a ring.
And we got more hits on Float.
Yes, where are we on Float right now?
I got to
Hi,
approve
Jamie.
some posts here.
Hi. Oh, Mike's hanging out. It's Mike hiding on his wife's account.
Yeah, I seen that. Let me get the friends
going on? Hi,
welcome
Tim.
because I saw
How are
Timmy here
you?
first. He actually had first. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I can smell that icy hot now.
Mary is injured. We got a lot of excitement going on around the house right now.
Yeah.
Who else is here? I saw Timmy. I see Celeste.
Back's hurting. Oh, really?
James here. She's over on Float.
Oh, which one am I not seeing here? Okay.
Oh,
Okay. Oh no, I'm.
They're all in low
and
res.
I have a little pain in my head here. Like, oh goodness. Hi, Carl. What's up,
So
dude?
who else do I see there?
Be a poopy pin so long as
Liberty
everyone's-
Hangouts here.
Hi, Liberty Hangout.
Finally got tagged in a Caitlin Bennett post. Ryan's here. I'm just going to hit the button while it's there. I know you're here. I know Jamie's
Happy
here.
fucking Friday, Carl.
We'll welcome everybody and then we'll talk about what's going on in our lives. Did we say this is Liberty Late Night? And I'm Dave and this is Mary.
And I'm Mary. Hi. I'm not usually
and
like
Carl's here.
Carl!
taking deep
I
breaths
know you've
right
done
now.
something.
Like trying to.
Okay, did we get everything?
I think so. Did you say hi to Ryan?
No. Okay.
David. We love David.
Oh gosh. Yes.
Okay, so people are slowly trickling in.
Still
Facebook.
buzzing from last Tuesday. It was great having you on, Carl. It
That
was awesome
that
to
was
hear
a
your
good
stories.
conversation.
Yes.
We got pretty hammered. That was fun.
Fantastic. It was so great. So
Carl,
great.
Ryan.
Hey, Ryan.
Low res is bumping tonight.
Yay. Woo woo. Low res in the house.
Did you have a post that needed approval?
Oh, yeah. I posted an LLN too. Just to.
Maybe somebody else caught it?
I don't know.
That's not you.
I don't know.
Maybe. Did you finally get... Maybe you finally got a... Didn't you get...
Rebranded?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Whatever, they'll
Well,
show up. We got a
anywho,
half hour.
yeah.
Okay, if anybody's here,
Dave
I know.
has been listening to this guy, and he loves.
Yeah, I
this
like
guy.
this podcast a lot.
So
I'm
the
kind
other
of
day-
fangirling,
Yeah,
like that,
I'm
that
just
he's
gonna
on here
send him a
tonight.
message, and then yes, and then bam, he sent him a message and got a reply like immediately. So, rolling your stream joint, awesome. I'm gonna. Oh no, I mean I have.
Max is going to be on Talking Trash.
Oh my gosh,
Max
Carl.
is going to be on Talking Trash on the 24th.
You're on a bender, Carl? Max, oh yes, on the 24th. Okay, so
That's
that
awesome.
is
On Talking Trash,
Trashed, yes.
which I haven't filled this yet, so I got to do that.
So
I did
Max,
do 2 shots.
how fun. Clint does
Liberty Lockdown.
Lockdown, yes.
It's relatively new. It obviously started since the lockdowns, but this guy's good. Like,
Yes. Hi, O'Brien. What's up, dude?
and he's already making like the circuit on the mainstream, libertarian podcasts, and he's a lot
Those
of
are
fun to listen
important, Carl.
to.
Tolerance
What's up,
breaks are
O'Brien?
important, very important.
Derek T's here.
Yes, hi, Derek. O'Brien McDuffie has things over on the West Coast. We talked to Carl from the West Coast the other day, Tuesday.
Yeah, it was still like daylight, and it was like pitch black here.
Yeah,
Okay, so
So-
Mary's injured.
I am. My back
She-
seized.
yeah,
on me.
she was doing some severe like athletic
Shoe-tying. Sorry.
sports related injury.
Yeah.
She tried to tie her shoes.
And
Now she's incapacitated. I had to strap her to my back like Yoda and carry her down to the basement.
Please. That would have been probably less painful than coming down the stairs on my own. But no, yeah. So I was about to go get the pizza for Pizza Friday, and I went to stand up, and I'm like, oh,
Yeah,
go get
Scott
your dad.
Horton has even been on
Yeah.
the
So
podcast.
I'm standing there, and he's like, "What's up?" And I'm like, "I can't move." So
Yeah.
I'm very, very.
So I put her in
very,
a chair with a pillow and some ice,
uncomfortable.
and
Yeah, and then rotated
now I'm doing
to heat.
everything, setting up the show, putting the kids to bed. Well,
Yeah,
you did a lot. Mary does a lot from the
thanks.
seat. Like, you go.
Yeah, I'm like, time for you to brush your teeth. Time for you to go over here. You know, so from all the coal fires, right? Hi, Josh. Yes.
Hello.
Michael. Even though it's
Joshua?
Christina. Right. Thanks, Jamie. Thank you. Yeah,
Oh wait,
back
I
pain
forgot
starts
because
really bad.
that's Mike on the.
Yep.
I knew that. I knew that.
So my son complains because it's still late at bedtime. Yeah, but I don't even care, right? No, that's it. With the kids, and you're trying to put them down at a certain time, it doesn't matter if the sun's still up.
So we're not as hurried tonight because
You're going to
he's
bed.
he's not coming on for another 20 minutes. He
Okay.
said 10 o'clock our time, which is fine.
Oh,
Hey,
he's
check
also
that out.
West Coast. Hi, Ray. You just tried to do straight razor. Oh my gosh, that's scary. Thank you, Celeste. Thank you for the prayers. I super appreciate that.
I use my pocket
I
knife.
really appreciate that. Yeah.
So
Oh, Ryan's over with the cool kids now. Okay.
wait, should I don't know.
So, all right. So that's going on, right? Kane.
Kane's here. What's up, man?
From down under. How are you, my man? What's up, dude?
This is
Love
the guy
to
that
miss you.
that built the internet for his neighborhood.
Yes. Yep. Climbs the tower, Yeah. So here's a little story tonight. We'll share this little story.
Okay, hold on.
Okay, are you going to open the window?
Yeah.
If it hears it, though, it's going to start.
No, that's kind of what I want.
Oh, okay. So the other day, I heard this, kitten sound, and I looked all around the house, outside of the house, didn't see anything. And then days go by and I don't hear anything. But then today, they come home from registering the Pinewood Derby cars when I was in bed with the hot pack. And I'm like, oh, there's a cat sound. And sure enough, the cat is sitting on her front porch meowing. Jane opens the window. Hi, Seth. She's meowing back at the cat. The cat's meowing at her. Chris is nervous that
He's
we're gonna
freaking out. He
let it
doesn't
in.
know what
He
to do
doesn't
about
know-
it.
Yeah.
He thinks he's in charge, and he's got to figure out what to do with this
David
cat.
is like, oh my gosh. So then it's just meowing at us, and it's up on our window, looking at us, and it's at the door meowing, So we open the door, and the kids are looking at us.
I go out there, and it's just jumping up on me.
Yeah.
Because we have feral cats in the area, and I'm like, that ain't a feral cat.
That is not a feral cat. No, this cat is it's clean.
It's clean and it's
It
loving.
is very friendly. It comes right to you. It knows what the door is. It knows it wants in. And so after a little while of him hawing, it was I don't want to bring it in because we don't have a litter box for it. I don't know if it has fleas, and I don't have time to examine, and so we end up setting up our old We had a wiener dog before, a long time ago, and we still have his little kennel, so the door's off of it, so the little cat can come and go. We put a blanket in there on the porch. It's a covered porch. Dave went and got food, and
yeah, we fed it.
Yeah,
and as soon as we fed it, and then we all go inside and have the box out there, and we have a camera, so we're watching it on the TV. And
chip, if not, now you have a cat, right? I don't know where to look for a chip. We sent the picture to the Erie Animal Network, so they would. They're the ones who like share the stuff on Facebook.
But we're watching the camera, and it's sitting on the steps, chilling. Now it's chilled because it's got a full belly.
Yeah.
And then this orange cat shows up, and this is one of the feral cats.
Yeah. And
they're like kind of like sniffing each other, and he backs up, and then his ears go back, and the kitten flees to his box, and then the orange cat starts coming up, and I'm like, motherfucker! And the kids are watching this, and they're like, we have to stay up all night, protect this cat.
Oh yeah. So you have fleas. Yeah, maybe. I mean, tomorrow we'll see. I mean, they got the Pinewood Derby in the morning, and then we'll go from there. But I mean, for now, we have a porch cat. So
yeah, we don't have any cats right now. Yeah. And I offered the kids to have a cat if they could show one iota of responsibility, and they couldn't do it. And now God puts this kitten on our porch, and everybody loves it. And it's beautiful.
It is. Oh my gosh.
So I'm hoping that somebody comes and says it's their cat.
I'm not. No,
because I know this weekend I'm going to be going out and getting litter.
Yeah,
it's going to happen if this cat's on our porch for one more day.
If it is, I'm telling you, it's somebody's cat because it's so well taken care of that it's. I mean, it's got to be someone's cat. So they're missing it, so I feel bad for them.
Yeah. So like I almost feel bad for not bringing it in because they'll be like, "Oh, that's our cat," and I'm like, "It took off." But I can't. We can't bring it in.
Yeah. I can't bring it in. My mom's allergic to fleas, so if she were, hey Court, what's up? And I don't want to have fleas around the house. I'm not trying to deal with that.
Howdy, Court.
But it does. It looks like super clean, and I picked it up and was petting it and looking at it and examining it, and I'm like, I could probably bring you in the house. But it's a mild night. It's cool. But we have.
We're watching on the camera, and it's like by our bedroom window, standing up.
Yeah. Oh, they do the rest. Few heating pads, and they do the rest. Yeah, it's super cute. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. Actually, it's a beautiful cat. So, who knows? Maybe we'll end up with a cat. I'm not sure. But for now, I'm like listening out the window. We had opened the basement window right before the stream, so I could hear.
And he's out there.
If that
like,
other cat comes back, I'm running out. Well, I can't run.
Clawing at the screen there.
Yeah, and so then he's just sticking his head in, and I'm like, go to your blanket. And it got all quiet and was like started to like go away, and then came back and meowed like more quietly, and I was like, go to your blanket. So it's definitely an indoor cat. Yeah. Oh gosh. If the cat goes outside, it will live 3 to 5 years. Oh,
yeah, it's a busy road too.
And we live on a busy road, and that's why I'm always nervous about getting the kids a cat, because if it gets out, I don't want to find it.
That's Gary Connery.
What? So I don't know. We'll see.
Indoors
we'll
even.
See. Yes. My cats are all indoors. How many do you indoors even? How many cats, Carl? We didn't talk about your cats when you were on the other night. We had a great conversation with Carl. Hey, Jordan.
What's
how
up,
you
Jordan?
Doing? We had a great I'm starting to feel the icy hot now. It's finally, like, wow. Like I'm sitting here and like.
That's why I put it in that one little area. I'm like, let's see how you react to this.
It didn't do much, and so I slathered it on.
Oh, did you do it?
Yeah. Hi, Aaron.
You done messed up, Aaron!
When cats are in heat and they aggressively yodel for Dick. I tell you what, I had no idea what the sound was when I was a kid, and I was like, Dad, there is a baby.
They're screaming.
A baby outside crying. Somebody put a baby outside our window, and it is crying really loud.
It's so weird.
And he's like, nope, that's cat in heat. And I was like, oh, I didn't know they get insane. Yes, yep. Completely, yeah. Yes. Seems our oh yes.
Okay,
so
I gotta give
cat people here.
I have to. Low res is hitting so hard.
That's cool. Yeah.
You guys,
That's very
guys are gonna lose a couple inches here.
A couple inches.
And low res is gonna gain it.
Okay.
That didn't help.
No.
I did that the wrong way. I need to go up.
That's all right. So David's super pumped about our guest for tonight.
I am. I'm kind of, like I said.
I am too.
I was kind of fangirling. Like when he responded, he's like, sounds like fun. And I'm like, awesome. It's so weird because we have this little show where like we hang out with our friends, but it like gives us some kind of, clout where I can just like.
Yeah. Super.
I can message Connor Boyack and be like, hey, you want to come on our show? It's like, oh, we get to talk to this guy that writes books for our kids.
Yep. Josh. Oh, see, now I don't know. I mean, I've always nervous and scared of cats, but dogs not so much. So I don't know. Maybe I'm turning a corner because I've been around other people's cats now, and they're not so bad. But did you figure out? Are we giving anything away?
Yeah,
Okay.
I did the
All right,
thing.
cool.
Yeah, everything's been nuts because now Mary's injured. I'm taking care of the kids. I'm buying cat food. We're weighing in.
Yes.
We're weighing in Pinewood Derby cars tonight. I had to go all the way across town because COVID made ours so small that they linked up with like another troop halfway across town.
It is all the way across town, yeah.
And then they're like, "You got to name the cars."
I heard. Yes.
I'm like, "Okay, we'll call Chris's Blue Lightning."
He was okay with that.
Okay,
That's a good.
And then
Good name.
Jane was cute. She named hers, and it was Sweet Love. And then David named his the ANCAP Mobile. Put a little ANCAP flag on the back of it. I'm like, oh, I hope you don't have to explain this to your little scout
Black
friends.
and yellow.
He's like, I don't want him thinking it's a Steelers car.
A catio.
Hi,
for
Courtney.
Outdoor exposure. Yes. Hi, Courtney.
Okay, so yeah, we found a cat, Courtney. You want
Yes,
it?
a cat.
Have you seen it?
We want it. If nobody. Sorry, I think you kind of do though, Dave, because you went out there and I saw you petting it, and I was like,
I
Dave's
looked at
falling in love.
I'm like, you're gonna end up in my fucking
Yeah,
house. I know
yeah.
you are, you little son of a bitch.
yeah. So yeah, we found this cat on our porch meowing today, and it's got to be somebody's. So Ryan says he's winning the prize tonight. So Dave should.
It's like
I wish you could.
What is
post
a
a
black
picture
and
of-
gray, black
yeah,
and gray
it's
tiger?
like white and gray with a little bit of black.
It's a tiger
looking.
striped one.
Yeah. It's
I'll see if this
very
comes across. I'm not
friendly.
gonna-
It looks clean. It looks like it's somebody's cat.
Oh, you know what? I sent it to
Someone's
you.
cat. Oh yeah, you did. Dave will just pull up the picture. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. It really is so cute. Do you know about the yellow one in the neighborhood, Courtney? I'm very nervous.
Oh, that
about
orange
that
cat?
one.
Yeah, the
orange one.
Garfield cat like came up
orange
and
one
like
made me
was like,
nervous.
I smelled food on this.
Courtney lives in our neighborhood, so we're having a little neighborhood chat right now.
I smell food on this porch, kitten.
Yeah, yep. You want it to come do a Daddyman style cross country trip and bring the cat?
Alright,
You just make it big, make
yeah.
it full screen, yeah.
I think that's full screen.
Oh,
Call controls, browser.
orange has a stern mug. Yes,
Yeah.
really, it made me nervous because they were staring each other down. You know, yeah. We love you too, Joel. Hi, Drew Simmons.
There's
you have 5
Kitten.
cats and 2 outside cats. There's the cat that we found.
It looks bigger in that picture. It's a kitten.
It is a kitten, yes. I had a kitten sprint climb
Catty-oat.
up my pant leg to try and steal the burger you were eating. Oh my gosh, they're hilarious.
Yeah, this guy would have done that. He was hungry.
Oh, that's Carl's catio. Oh, a tunnel from the house. What? Yeah, he was hungry. So Dave went out and bought food. And then he poured the food into a bowl, and the cat heard it from outside, from across our house. And I was like, oh, it knows. And it was hungry. Yeah.
That is a pretty cat. Damn it.
It is, right? I know, look at you. David's already calling it Lloyd. I'm like, we don't know if it's a boy or a girl.
Lloyd.
Yeah. Thank you, Celeste. Yes, we will post pictures of their cars. Yeah. As always, we're very last minute with the Pinewood Derby stuff, so we're always stressing out.
It's almost
Right
an
now,
M.
we just lifted 3 of you. Wow.
45.
Main
Shit.
consumption outside 3. Wow. Hold on, I got to adjust. Don't mind me making old lady noises,
Yeah.
okay? Because I
She
hurt my
is
back.
injured.
For those of you who don't know that. Oh, deadlifted. Nice. Oh, that would probably help me at some point here. Oh, 485
I'd
pounds
probably almost have
deadlifting.
that weight in my gym over there.
That's amazing, Ryan. Yes.
Okay, we got to do this. We got eight minutes
8 minutes
before the guest comes
till
on.
we have our guest come on.
so excited.
Yeah, so that's a little kitty cat.
All right,
so
so we're
please
gonna
say a
end the
prayer
call.
for the cat. 'Cause I'm nervous that it's, we gave it somewhere to like rest, and I'm like, what if it's resting so comfortably and some like mean neighbor cat comes and.
No, it'll be fine. No, I think that we took the food off.
Okay.
All right, so what are we doing? Oh, the prize.
This hurts.
So tonight we've given away before. This might be a different one.
What?
So this
We're
is
about to
this
spin
is
it,
what
Ryan.
is.
We're about to spin it.
We're giving away this lighter again.
Yes.
It's
yes,
a
that lighter's
rechargeable,
awesome.
windproof plasma lighter,
Badass.
waterproof, great
Yep.
for survival, camping.
With one finger, Carl, you're amazing.
Carl and his stories.
The prize is not a killdozer. I'm sorry.
No.
Yeah.
Deadlifted said things.
Oh my
That's
goodness.
the only way you can lift them.
All right, so we're gonna do this. Oh yeah, and then we get to spin the wheel and find out what movie we're
Turn
watching.
off.
Meow! What's going on here? Hi, Gary. Can you want to say hi to Gary?
Oh,
yes,
Gary's here.
We found a cat on our porch, so we're gonna see.
Gary, what are you doing here?
We're gonna see
You're
what happens.
causing a scene!
We're gonna roll with it.
You guys, did you all hit the like button and stuff like that, and hit share if you feel? I mean, float. You don't really have to share, but Facebook, YouTube, because I want to have like a few more people here. This guy's awesome.
Yeah, Dave's super excited, and like not that I'm not super. Like I'm like Dave's super excited. Like I'm super excited too. But Dave's
Mary
the one
doesn't
who
listen
I don't
to
listen to
podcasts.
podcasts. It's hard with
Celeste
the
is
kids 'cause
excited.
They're constantly in my ear, and so
Celeste
I can't
was the
like
first
listen
person I
to.
messaged.
Yes, Dave. Yes,
'Cause I know she listens to
Yes,
podcasts.
yep. Dave was all like, I just told Celeste, and she's so freaking excited. Okay, so are we going to?
Oh, we're going to the thing.
Choose
Yeah.
one of the bulldozer and welding lessons.
To the wheel. Oh, I was not ready for that.
Oh, I see. Not. That's all right though. Who cares?
Yeah, we're all friends here.
It's either.
Shit.
Ooh, this is like I really slathered that stuff on.
Where's the full screen? There it is. Okay.
That's the not the movie wheel. Did you change it? Has it always been? That's movie night. That's movie night. We don't want the movie wheel. Why do I see names on there?
Oh, I fucked it all up.
Oh,
Whatever.
You did. Okay, just
We're gonna have to.
ignore that it says movie night. It's actually
Yeah,
your guys'
I think we'll be okay. So this is, even though it says movie night,
not movie
there
night.
was a cat.
There's
Mary's
a cat.
injured.
I'm injured. You know.
So movie night is it's all the names.
Yes.
Wow, this is a
It's
disaster.
Okay. It is
No,
not
okay.
a disaster because I almost thought I couldn't come down the stairs earlier if my back hadn't started to feel any better. Like literally, I could not walk.
Whoever's name it lands on has to
So.
make a movie.
Oh, make a movie, or maybe they could just pick a movie, or maybe they should just make a movie.
All right, here we go. These are all of our
Don't Drew, don't drop
well,
them on
who's-
our porch. Drop them on Dadman's porch.
who's left of our patrons who haven't won already. We just like to say thank you. But if you do appreciate what we do, it's over there, patreon.com/Liberty Late Night. A couple bucks.
I'm
really
sad that Kitty didn't come
helps us
to our
out.
door. Good luck. If you need anything, let me know. All right, Courtney, thank you. I don't know why I came to our door. You know, like what? Like I had a dream about our dog the
Okay,
other
I'm
night,
spinning. Ready?
and I was like, what if that's Oscar? Like, you know,
Well,
God's giving
now
us
that cat has all the Oscar
a cat.
stuff.
Yeah.
Here we go.
But I will let you know, Courtney. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Movie night. Damn it.
It's all right, babe. It's okay.
I think I can still save movie night. Andrew Pat.
is the winner of that awesome
Awesome.
lighter.
Yes,
Love
and thank you
that.
for your
Yes.
support.
Yep,
If you're
thank
here,
you.
if you see this,
Definitely send us your address so
yes,
that
we want your address.
yes, but so that Amazon can ship it to you. You
Yes.
know?
And then we
Dave
will.
can't keep the show together. Cancels Patreon. Hi, dog.
All right, let's see if this works. So-
I was putting on my sneakers.
I'm thinking if I just
It's a sad story.
open.
Putting on my sneakers and my back seized when I went to stand up.
Are the movie names? Yes. Okay, we're good.
All
Okay.
right, now this is the actual legit movie wheel. Yes.
Yes. Okay. So we're just while we're here, we're gonna do movie night. So
Okay,
every
yes.
every Sunday night on float.app, app, we watch a movie.
FLOTE.
FLOTE.app. We watch a movie, and we got sick of picking them, so we made a wheel.
Seth came up with that. Seth Boudreau.
Yeah. Great
idea. Fantastic idea.
Let's see what we're watching
Yep.
this weekend.
All right. You want to watch the Lyle Duria movie, Adam?
Horrible
Bosses.
That's gonna be fun.
The first one. I think there's a second one. I don't know if we
Yeah.
watched it or not, but I
We'll watch
love
the
the
first
first one. Oh my gosh. I love those people in that movie. So, yay, Horrible Bosses. Comedy. Woo, woo. All right. Yes. Let me log in with my phone, and I got to figure it out. Oh, no. Yeah, figure it out. Please figure it out. Sorry, I'm so
Tell me
excited
about
about your
this
guest. I'm just over here like, so tell me about this cat. No, that's okay. That's like half the comment section, too.
All right, back to the bar.
That's all right.
Oh, what the hell's it
We got
doing?
cat lovers. It's all good. Hey, Diego, what's going on? So
I have to fix a button
question:
there.
Is it wrong to go drink at Chuck E. Cheese and jump in the ball pit?
You guys still have a ball pit?
You have a ball pit at Chuck E. Cheese?
They took
then you
ours
need to do
away.
that. Yeah, ours has been
Yeah.
gone for a long time.
If anybody says anything, say you're looking for your kid, and then you never find him. It's gonna be awesome.
Yes, yes. No,
He was in here.
Our Chuck E. Cheese is one one store down from a liquor store because we live
They
in
all are.
Pennsylvania. Yeah, and all the at
And I
least
think
the
they
ones
serve
we've seen in
beer now, don't
Pennsylvania,
they?
do serve beer. So go have fun.
Yeah, they're asking for it.
They want. They probably wouldn't care. They need the money, I'm sure. It's kind of like something out the other day when I got 2-4 max saying, clap your hands. Oh, that's awesome. 1, 2, 3, 4. Clap your hands.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Christina Applegate's in that. Yes. And
Kind of got a thing for Christina Applegate.
yeah, there's
I haven't seen her in a while.
Yeah. It looks stacked. Let's see. Yeah, so yeah, as long as you're over 21 and you're drinking there, they're not going to care.
You got to bring a kid or they won't let you in, though.
No, because my cousin Kelly went there for her birthday party. Yeah, yep.
She had an adult birthday party at Chuck E. Cheese?
She did. You know Kelly.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know her.
Well, adult.
Yeah. No, not an adult, but no, she went.
Yeah.
She was like, I want to go there and play games. And
No, as an adult.
we
Not
don't-
like...
Yeah.
Not like
She
they're
was
throwing
probably
around
like 25.
dildos and stuff.
Yeah, she was like 25. But we don't have like a Dave and Buster's or any kind of game
Right there.
like where you can go play, like games and stuff, arcades for, like families all together. So it's Chuck E. Cheese it is,
I saw your post about the new Nora Jones album.
Thank for Kelly Bundy.
I'm doing it.
You're doing it. Please live stream it
No,
make a video.
Shit,
take
if I wasn't bringing on a guest right now, I'd send you the Zoom link.
Oh, heck yeah. Yep. Oh, yeah. Everybody loved Kelly Bundy. Yes. And also, just Christina Applegate in general, just now
Yeah.
as she's grown.
Well-
I still look at her and I think, like, wow, she played Kelly Bundy.
Yeah,
Like,
Kelly was
crazy.
crazy.
New Nora Jones album. What, Derek? We got the Bowling Arcade Mall. Oh, round 1. I forget about that.
I saw it was there, but we haven't been inside of
I
it.
forget about that.
We were
Yep.
at the Guitar Center.
I feel like
David
it came
was
out
losing
when
shit.
COVID was, or like right before, and
That
it
hurts.
just, I don't know. It could have been there for a whole year, and I wouldn't
It
have
could
known.
have been 5 years.
I need.
We don't get out
some
much.
more back support. Oh, I need like
We got a blanket. We can throw that back there.
It's okay. I'm good.
Are you okay? Like just sitting there? Are you okay?
It hurts, but
Oh.
it's not like when I'm walking around hurt.
All right,
you know what I mean?
You better be a good interviewer.
Okay, I will.
All right,
Be.
don't screw
I'm
this
leaning
up.
on you for a lot of this interview.
No,
'cause-
this is all you. Don't screw it up.
Don't you dare screw this up, Mary. This is my boy.
I expect
Hey,
you to carry
Tori,
this
what's
thing.
going on? I just put on my sneakers. I'm 41 and out of shape, so, the kids took the pillows off the one chair, and so I was like way down low, and I was like bent over, and I got up from that really extra low position in a weird spot. Plus, I was like kind of twisted because they had built a fort, and I was like, I don't want to wreck their fort, so I'm going to put my sneaker on this weird way. And then I don't know, I stood up, and it was just like.
Then I had to go get the pizza.
And then Dave had to go get the pizza. Yeah. So time for bed. Stupid work getting in the way. Josh, I'm sorry. Yeah, Dave knows that feeling. He does know that feeling. So.
Yeah.
All right. So Dave's gonna be making the
Hey,
connection.
Robert Farrell quoted us
Oh yay!
That's
Very
awesome.
nice. Very nice.
on Twitter. It's like I'm kind of torn on Twitter. I'm like, should I say like all the clever things that are in my head on Twitter and become
Why not?
super popular? But Twitter
just-
seems kind of terrible.
I know Twitter is terrible, but you do have funny things that you say.
Yeah.
So just.
I was
put it out
joking
there.
when I said that.
Yeah.
My mind is blank now.
Let's see. The album's actually from live concerts. Oh, which don't exist anymore. Wow. Oh, yeah. Live concerts, all that stuff. The world is so different now. Yep. Mm-hmm. Oh, Josh just needs better drugs. So apparently do I. My back still hurts.
We've been talking about that a lot. Do I do the Twitter thing?
Yeah, do it. Just do
No,
it.
we're Liberty Light, not on Twitter. I hide behind that.
Yeah. I'm still looking at the picture of the cat over there.
Oh, let me get rid of that.
Yeah, you should, because I'm just looking at it like,
No,
oh.
stop falling in love.
Okay.
I can't help falling in love with
Oh, it's
you.
so cute. So, all right. How about, do we have another beer for me?
Yeah,
Do we have one of these, or just the Inglings, which is totally fine?
I have those.
I don't mean to say
We have two
just
of
the
those.
Inglings.
You drank all of my beers last
I
night.
did drink all your beers
Ooh.
last night. I'm super sorry. I'll just take a Yingling. It's fine.
No, I'll do some magic.
No, with a
Bet you
marker.
I bet you I can do it with this marker.
Okay, and not hurt yourself.
Yeah.
Or break the marker all over yourself.
Oh, I broke the marker.
You broke the marker. Don't use my lip gloss.
Okay. Let me see what we got around here.
Okay, no. It's okay. I'll just take
Oh.
a regular beer. Opening a beer with another beer,
Mm.
Dave. No. That opens that beer, and it's gonna spill all over you. Oh my gosh.
Oh, ye of little faith.
Yeah, okay. I've seen it happen though. Where it's like, watch me open this
Either way, a beer
bottle
was
with this
getting
beer
opened.
bottle, and then just, and then that one. Oh, yeah. Can confirm or deny the girlfriend has the good drugs.
Yeah, I'm on Liberty Late Night on Twitter.
We're gonna name the cat Elvis.
Actually, I do have a Twitter, but I don't use it.
It's cute. I have a Twitter, but I haven't used it in forever. I
Oh.
just hide there. Yeah. Kittens for Dummies, that has helped in keeping our cats alive so long. Neither of us knew shit about
We are
pussy
connecting.
care before. Carl. All right. Oh, this is exciting. Wow. I just got all like
So
This is
we're going to
super
carry the show
professional here. Look
until,
at this
until
guy.
we're sure that audio and video is working and everything.
Can you hear us okay? Oh,
Oh,
great.
yeah, we're
Perfect.
good.
All right, I'm going to turn up. Oh, wait, where's the thing? I want to turn up the volume in my ear a little bit. Also, the children, I need to have them over here. Sorry, we have kids, so I have to keep the monitor nearby.
All right, I'm going to bring one.
Okay, do it. Okay.
All right, Zoom. That's the button.
Awesome.
Always fingers crossed when technology's happening.
Yes. All right.
Oh, there's one thing wrong.
Very cool.
So
Everybody. Okay, so can you see us, Clint? Can you see us?
I got to
Yes.
figure out what
Okay.
that thing is.
Wow, fantastic. Everyone, Clint from Liberty Lockdown. Super
Very
excited.
excited.
Very, very excited to have you here. Thanks for coming on. And at such, like a last minute, Dave was like, you know what? I've been listening to this guy and I'm just going to ask.
I'm going to send it.
I'm going to send the message right now. And you were like,
I'm still going to send it. Absolutely. No, I was happy to do it. I mean, unfortunately, I have a lot of requests at this point, so I have to like be somewhat discerning, because
Sure.
otherwise I'm just going to get totally burnt out. But I was like, Friday night, I can have a drink while we do it. This sounds perfect.
Yes, that's what.
beautiful.
Yeah, you're on
Absolutely.
fire right now, man. Like I recently found you. I actually recently got into podcasts. I got these new earmuffs for work. I work in a shop, and they're like OSHA approved Bluetooth. So I'm
Nice.
listening to podcasts like 8 hours a day, and I can't remember how yours came across. I think it
you
might have
found
been. I might have caught you on a Dave Smith or something like that when you were on his show.
Probably, yeah.
And then I'm like, oh, let's check this
That
out.
was-
And right away, yeah.
That was the big break, so to speak. Well, first Pete Quinones invited me on Freeman Beyond the Wall, and that kind of started the snowball. And then I've just been very fortunate with so many amazing guests, being willing to come on my show to
Yeah.
get new, more and more and new ears to check me out. And then when Dave invited me on Part of the Problem, it was just like, okay, we have arrived.
Right. Oh my gosh, it's amazing.
Light it up. Yeah.
Hi, Joel. If we do these things,
Yeah,
like
we-
we wave, we have live comments down here, so we like wave to people.
We're very interactive.
Yeah, so we like give them thumbs up or like
Oh.
wave by and hearts and all this, stuff. So,
Please
yeah.
continue.
But
Dave's Twitter handle is @ComicDaveSmith. I see someone asking in the chat.
okay. Oh, good. Yeah, you got that up there. Okay, awesome.
Oh, okay, there is, yeah.
How did you get into podcasting? How did this, start? I mean, I feel like, a lot of people say like, oh, I want to do a podcast, and they either do it or they don't.
Like every libertarian.
And you did it. Did you have all this stuff like laying around, or did you like go out and say like, I'm going to do it right?
I was admiring your gear, too.
I actually, my what?
I was admiring your gear
All
there,
the
too.
gear,
Like, I was
yeah.
watching you on YouTube, and I'm like, oh, that's a nice mic.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, as you guys may know from the intro music to my show, I used to rap a little bit, so I had a nice mic already. I got this little arm action to be able to, be a little bit more professional, because I used to record with no video, and I had a professional, like mic stand, studio mic type deal. So I had to get this little arm thing so that I could be more interactive with the computer as I speak. And then I got the green screen. So that's about it. I mean, I already had the mic, and then I had done a playful show with like my two best guy friends for 4 years. We never told a soul about it because we were saying completely politically incorrect stuff. And it was just basically an opportunity for, three best guy friends to talk shit to each other, essentially.
Nice.
Awesome.
And then after we stopped doing that, about a year later, the lockdowns happened. I was just honestly, I was just devastated by what I was witnessing, and I decided I have to do something. So that's where the Liberty Lockdown origin story arrives, and that's how we began.
Wow, amazing. So, okay, so you've been like you were talking with your friends. Did that ever go anywhere? I mean, you said, was that just between you guys, or did you like share it out to the public, but not to where anyone could find you that knew you?
Kind of like our show. We don't
Like,
tell
yeah,
anybody
I don't-
in real life.
Yeah. Okay, there you go. Yeah, that's exactly the same thing. But like, we didn't even post on social media. It was just our best friends that,
Okay.
you know, we had like my siblings listened and their siblings listened and our other,
fun.
you know, best friends listened. So I think we had 150 listeners. Like, it was extremely
great.
small, and we had been doing it for like 100 episodes. So
That's fun.
Okay, yeah.
that's
we were
so
not we
fun.
were not trying to do
Yeah.
we were not trying to do anything with it at all, and it's because we were saying stuff that would definitely get us canceled. So it was just
Sure.
for fun, but because of that, I got comfortable behind the mic, and I got
Good.
used to speaking, you know, kind of quasi professionally, and then it was kind of a natural transition once I did my solo show, because they were not as, you know, hardcore and cap libertarian as me. Then I was just ready to roll, and the guests have added to it, and it's just been a blast, man. I absolutely am thrilled to do this, because it's truly, it's like I bleed it, you know.
Yes.
You're good at
yes.
it. You're a natural. Yeah.
So I'm at home with the children.
Appreciate it.
I have, we have almost 12, almost 8, and a 6-year-old. And I've always been home with them. We've always homeschooled. So nothing really changed for us as far when the lockdowns happened.
Yeah.
As far as homeschool is concerned, we were already homeschooling. Like, other people were like kind of forced into that type of deal. But the thing that did change for us was obviously there's nobody getting together. And the community became an online community instead of an in-person community and that kind of thing. But I say that because it's hard for me. I can't listen to podcasts because I have to be aware of the children and they're always talking to me. And so it's like, I want to listen, but I can't be absorbing or engaging in the way I want to.
No, yeah, you have to listen.
Because I
I
have
can't
to.
read and listen to a podcast at the same
Yeah.
time. I have to
and
pause
so
every
they're
time.
always, but Dave, he's been, since he got these, you know, Bluetooth earmuffs for Christmas, he's just like, my whole world has changed. Podcasts are amazing. This is so great.
I just listened to music for like 2 weeks, and then I'm like, okay, I've heard everything on Pandora, because I'm old. I don't listen to Spotify.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, I heard it all. I'm like, let's see what these podcasts are all about.
Yeah.
And now I got like more podcasts than I can digest every day.
How did you come
Yeah, I have-
to, oh, no, you go ahead. I'm sorry for a little bit of lag there.
Yeah, there is latency, so I apologize when I interrupt. I don't mean to, but
Same.
yeah, I mean, that's the cool thing about it is I was as big a diehard podcast fan as anybody on the planet. You know, I would listen to podcasts because I'm self-employed. I live alone. I work alone. So I just listen to podcasts all day, every day.
Nice.
And then I go to the gym and I listen to more. And then I play beach volleyball, and that's pretty much the only time I'm not listening to podcasts. So it was just unbelievably surreal to, you know, start to talk to these people I've listened to for years. And, you know, Vin Armani and Dave Smith and Pete Quinones and all these people that are just like, to me, they're icons, they're legends. They're like, they have molded me in ways that I can hardly describe. And for them to give me an hour, 2 hours, 2.5 hours, as Vin Armani gave me earlier this week, it's just awe-inspiring, truly.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
it's a blast.
It is. I was just saying that to her earlier. I'm like, it's so cool that we have this little platform, you know, it's like where we can like listen to somebody or enjoy something and be like, let's invite them on the show, see if they show up. And it's like, you get to talk to these people that you
Yeah.
admire. And it's just like, because you do this thing. It's awesome.
Yeah, it is. We got to meet some really great people, and we have a wonderful community of friends that, you know, for Liberty Late Night that we've gotten to know over the few years that we've been doing this, which just really, honestly, we just started out on our couch, just sitting there, just with a phone in a closed group of libertarian anarchists, you know, just wanting to get to know the other people in the group. And we're like, we're talking, why don't you come on? Let's just chat. And then it turned into like kind
Yeah,
of,
somebody invited Vermin Supreme on, and he came on, and I'm like, oh, it's a show now.
yeah. Oh, we have a green screen and microphones and all this. How did you get
I
into...
still haven't even
Oh, go ahead. No, go.
I haven't reached out. I haven't reached out to Vermin Supreme.
Oh my
I gotta
gosh.
try to get him on. That would be a
Do
blast.
it.
Oh yeah,
He
it's
is so
fun.
much
Yeah.
fun. He's been on a
cool.
couple
He's
times.
like a
Yeah.
baby libertarian. Like he's got a good heart.
Yeah. But you know what I always
Yeah.
appreciated about him was
He
that
does.
he would his caricature of what politicians are. So you know, when he would go
Yeah.
out there and he would run, and he I was
Yeah,
like,
we were
man, you
watching
the
him for years.
perfect caricature of what they are. They promise you this, and they're not going to give it to you, and it's all of it's absurd, and it's so amazing that he captured it. You know, with the big toothbrush and the ponies and the boot, you know, and oh yeah, good times.
Honestly, even as a libertarian, it took me a few years to understand his shtick, because I was like, this guy is allegedly a libertarian, but he's offering all these free
Right.
items, and I'm
Yes.
like,
How are you gonna pay
"Whoa,
for the
oh wait, it's
zombies,
satire.
whatever?"
He's parodying politicians. Like
Yes.
it finally clicked, and I was like, okay, he's not actually offering ponies. He's pointing out the fact that these people are scumbags and they're offering you bullshit, and you should stop listening to them.
That's
So,
what they say.
I love the guy.
How are you going to pay
Yeah.
for these ponies? No, oh no, they're free ponies.
Right. And that's the thing when people, that's it.
That's government. It's
the
free.
Government, it's free. It's free. It's free. And people just hear, oh, it's free.
Yeah.
And they don't think about like how that it has to cost somebody something.
Yeah.
So,
Like even before this, I'd walk into the grocery store and the sign would say free flu shots. Like free?
yeah. Nothing's free. Yeah.
As long as you don't die.
Right.
Free.
Not that we get the flu shot anyway. Are you doing and this is everybody's, no one is either like okay or not okay about the vaccine. It's like they're everybody is either you're getting it,
They're very adamant about it.
yeah, or they're just super duper not getting it. I mean, where are you with that? Like, are you going to do it?
I may be one of the few people that is actually in between. I am adamantly opposed to vaccine passports, and I am completely agnostic when it comes to whether or not you want to get the vaccine. I personally will not be getting it because I'm a young, healthy person in my 30s, and I am not at all concerned about getting coronavirus. However, if you are concerned, by all means, go do whatever you want. I really don't care at all. But if you advocate for me being forced to have the injection,
Right.
you are my enemy, and I will go to war with you, literally. So,
Yes. Yes.
Okay, yeah, that was the correct
Ding.
answer.
Correct answer.
You are a libertarian.
yes, I am a libertarian. It's true.
That's the correct
Do you,
answer.
how did you find? I mean, Liberty and Cap. Did you start out libertarian and then kind of
Were you
just
born
like
this way? Was your family this
how
way?
did it? Yeah, was it in your family? Did you guys talk about this stuff, or how did you find it?
Yeah, I am one of the rare second-gen libertarians. My dad actually was a libertarian from the 1970s. He found Ron Paul very, very early on. He actually sold gold and silver in the 1980s. So he's like a real libertarian. And he also ran for Congress in the 90s. So my dad is very much so. But what's odd is I wasn't actually raised by my dad. I was raised by my mom and my stepdad. So I would only see my dad on the weekends, one weekend a month, and he owned a nightclub, so he was an entrepreneur, so once again a libertarian. And I would drive out to Ridgecrest, California, which was 4 hours away from where I grew up, and we would have these lengthy conversations about the founding of this country and economics and politics and all these things. And I was 5 and 6 and 7 years old, so like, yeah, you get that kind of indoctrination early on, you're pretty much doomed to be a libertarian.
Yeah. Hey, that's all right. Hi, Dan.
Dan, are we test
I feel that
streaming
for
again?
our children, because and they're more. I feel like our generation is raising. At least the libertarian ANCAPs right now are raising their kids that way. And so my kids can make their own decisions, obviously, but that's like part of the libertarian and our ANCAP philosophy is. But I'm excited because there's going to be so many more when our kids grow up.
Yeah.
There's going to be more people out there.
You have to make at least one more libertarian.
Yeah, make one more libertarian. But that's
If civilization survives, we will have quite a bit of liberty lovers.
Yes.
I think that's the question is, do we get through the next decade without major collapse? But I'm hopeful because, the fact that my message has gained so much popularity so rapidly tells me that there is a real demand for
There's a market for it.
like ride or die liberty people.
Yes.
And
yep.
thank God. Thank
Yeah.
God, because I was really concerned after lockdowns that there weren't, and appears that there are.
Where you are, how did the lockdowns go for you? I mean, I feel
You're in
like
the heart
one
of
day,
it, right?
As far as our experience goes, it was like we heard about the coronavirus and that was in like December, January. And then all of a sudden, like March 13th, it was like, there's no more toilet paper. We're shutting the city down or the state, whatever. So have fun. Yeah, it was like, wait, what?
Then I heard the liquor stores were closing, so I got a shopping cart and
Yeah, we have liquor stores here. You
yeah,
can't
the
just go
state
buy
stores.
liquor.
Yeah, there's state stores here.
Yeah. How did it go for
Well,
you?
yeah, I'm in San Diego.
Oh, okay.
I'm in
well,
San
that's
Diego,
pretty.
so it was not good. You know, California was extremely harsh. San Diego was probably the least harsh, and it was still very, very bad.
Yeah.
We had our restaurants closed down for almost an entire year. You would have carry out only. We did the whole New York thing where you would have, you know, the indoor dining was put outdoors, and then it was put in a fucking tarp. It was just insane.
Yeah.
It was so stupid, but
right?
this is what we did, and
Yeah.
and then the beaches were closed for a few months. I wasn't able to play volleyball for a few months, which was like my main social outlet, and it was what kept me sane. So and then my business, because I lend against real estate, and I'm looking at all of the numbers, and I'm saying to myself, okay, well, we're going to have a major economic fallout from having so many people put out of work and not being able to pay their mortgages. Little did I know that the government would opt to print $7 trillion as opposed to allowing the market to do what it's supposed to do.
Yeah.
And because of that, we were left with just an overheated real estate market. But in the moment, I was evaluating the risk, and I decided I can't possibly, you know, lend into this environment because I can't risk my investors' capital. I have a fiduciary responsibility to, you know, protect them. So I stopped my business. I started podcasting, and I have basically done nothing but since then. And you know, I've sacrificed and suffered a lot from these lockdowns, particularly mentally, emotionally early on, until I learned how to adapt and find ways to exercise. All of my gyms were closed. I had no outlets for anything that used to be my method for staying sane. I started going to therapy. You know, I did everything I possibly could just to stay sane here. And then ultimately I got better. I found a community. I felt much better about things. And ultimately I decided I was going to flee California because I just simply don't believe that, you know, free people should live here any longer.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's so weird. Like everything outside. First they're like, "Oh, the sun kills it, so you're okay to go outside and play."
But don't go
and then they're like,
outside.
"But don't go outside. Make sure you wear a mask if you're outside. You can't go to a playground. You can't touch anything." You know, the kids are like, "Can we go here? Can we go there?" And I'm like, "No, we can go for a walk. Like, we can go for a walk."
So at least that never took off here. Like nobody's. I mean, there's a couple people like walking from the store to their house with a mask on or something
Sure.
like that.
Yeah.
Like
In the
maybe their hands are
wintertime,
full.
the wintertime, the
Oh, yeah,
mask
it's nice
actually
here.
is
Yeah,
like a
it's cool.
scarf. It feels good.
But yeah, we can go for a walk and nobody looks
we
at
have-
me weird.
Yeah.
We have people running outdoors with 2 masks on.
Oh.
I mean, these people are truly deranged.
Wow.
And they
Where
look
do you
at you
have to
like you're
be-
crazy, which
yeah,
makes you
mentally.
feel crazy. So
Yes.
it's rough.
Holly's saying that in Ontario,
Yeah, total lockdown.
police checkpoints, nobody in or out.
Checkpoints.
Wow. No
I was so
work
afraid of that when I
essential
went to New York to get alcohol.
Yep.
A lot of our stories center around alcohol.
Oh, you I saw a clip today that I mean, I had the leader of the Libertarian Party.
I saw that one, yeah.
I'm spacing on his first name. His last name's Moen, but I can't remember. I think it's Tim Moen. He was on my show earlier this week, and he's the leader of the Libertarian Party in Canada, and he really schooled me on how unbelievably severe the lockdowns are in Canada, and it made me really horrified for like the fate of the globe, because I hadn't, you know, I haven't traveled internationally during lockdowns.
Right.
I don't know how severe it is.
Right.
But to hear it firsthand from him, I was like, oh, the entire world's screwed. Like, we're in serious trouble, folks.
Yep.
And to your, someone asked where I'm moving. I'm going to be doing a tour. It's called the Liberty Lockdown Tour in July through the next 2 or 3 months. I'm going to start at Freedom Fest at Mount Rushmore, and then go from there and basically just test every state that has no income tax and has strong gun rights. And I'm going to figure out what feels like home.
Nice. Oh, that's awesome. That is so great. I wish we could go to that Freedom Fest.
Yeah.
Seriously, we were looking at that. Like, we could get an RV and drive the kids.
Yeah. That'd be
Take
a
some time off
nightmare.
of work.
Do it.
No, it would be good. Wow. So are you just attending, or are you going to be? Are you part of what they're putting on there at Freedom
Speaking
Fest?
there?
Yeah. Are you speaking? Are you doing a show from there?
I don't know if I'll be speaking or be given any time. I will be on Media Row. I'm like a certified media member, so
Oh, nice.
I will be probably allowed to host like podcasts with any of the speakers there, which will be very cool. I hope to get Dr. Drew on and Tom Woods and Dave Smith again and a handful of other
Yes.
Christy Nome, if I can get her, would be amazing. So that's the goal. If they ask me to speak, I would be happy to. I've never spoken publicly as a libertarian, so we'll see if I can handle that. But this is all evolving very quickly, so I have no idea what it will actually entail.
Okay, so Dr. Drew is going, and I have to ask. I didn't look it up, but for me, Dr. Drew. I mean, I'm 41, and so Dr. Drew was like wasn't he like sex therapist on MTV like back in the day, like kind of deal, like so what is he still doing that, and he's just like libertarian now and talking about it, or is he just going there for like fun?
I didn't remember the name until you said the MTV thing,
because I haven't heard from him.
Yeah, I don't know his
what is
I don't know his political affiliation. He's very, I mean, he's a practicing medical doctor, so I know that. And I know that he's had major critiques over both the treatment, the lockdowns, a whole bunch of things.
Okay.
He seems to have approached this in a much more reasonable fashion. But yes, he was the co-host of Loveline with Adam Carolla. It was a great show back in the 90s, early 2000s for the youngsters out there that don't know. But then he became famous for proceeding to be the doctor on Celebrity Rehab. So that's Dr. Drew has had a very interesting career.
Okay. All right. So, okay. I sometimes I take like large breaks from like news. I haven't watched the news in a long time because it makes me feel better to not watch it. But to see other celebrities that are standing up against what is going on with the way the government's running things. That's amazing. That is really awesome because usually they're like the spokesperson for. Just follow the government.
Another mouthpiece.
Yeah. I have to listen to my kids.
Those are the only people that deserve our respect, in my opinion.
Right. Are you guys okay? I'm sorry. I got their.
It's like they know we're doing a show. He's like, I gotta tell you something. I'm like. So Mary
That's adorable.
Mary does all the talking, so I clam up as soon as she stops.
I don't know, honey. It didn't work anymore.
This is how our show
got
goes.
You a brand new one, okay?
Don't worry about it.
Okay. I'll have Dad find it tomorrow, okay? I bet you.
I agree, Gary Dykstra. I am not a fan of Kristi Noem nearly as much as I am DeSantis, but ultimately they're both severe status, so let's not deify either of them.
No, one of the things that you said in one of your shows recently that I was listening to and said that you feel like you don't have a whole lot to lose, so you're out there fighting for the people who do. And I wanted to say thank you for that. It really hit me when you said that in one of your streams or one of your podcasts. Because it's like where we're at. We have 3 young children. I have a job that I got to maintain, and I'm in that position where it's like I'm just waiting for the posting to say that the inoculation is mandatory for me to keep my job, and it's like this is my health insurance, my pension.
I hate that we look at Dave's job as like, I mean, it's a good factory job in a town where
they ain't around.
Yeah. But everything is based on, I feel like a lot of people make decisions based on insurance, what's good insurance. And
health insurance should not be connected to employment.
It should not be. And if it was just me and Dave, we weren't insured before when we were just dating and, we had an apartment and stuff,
and invincible.
Yeah. But now that we have kids, we're like, oh my gosh, wait, we need to make sure that
David needs braces.
Taken care of, yeah. I hate having to make.
Well, I meant it. I meant it when I said it. I really do believe that, like, if you're in a position of independence in a moment where it's so difficult to attain that, it's vitally important that you show the courage to look out for those that can't. Yes, I could be canceled. Yes, I could be pursued by who knows who. But it's like these principles are in me, man. I don't even have a choice. I'm like, I am following, as Vin Armani says, I am following the Most High, and my Most High is radical liberty. And
that was a great show.
I don't have a choice. I'm going to talk it, man.
I really enjoyed that one too.
Thank you. I love that episode.
That was really good.
When people say principles, I just love that because I feel that that is lacking for so many when they're making decisions, it's based on, well, my team says this now, or my team says that, and it's like, it doesn't. Where are the principles?
Blue team says we believe this now.
Values that you like believe in, that you will not like budge on that, and people just they're flip flopping.
The vast majority of people.
Yeah.
Yeah, the vast majority of people just get their principles from whatever the media tells them to believe.
Yes.
And I'm like, okay, well, hey, just so you know, that's not principled at all.
Right.
Because if they tell you one thing this week and then they tell you another thing the next week and you believe both, but they're completely in contradiction, you have no principles to speak of. And and it's not like I don't have leeway for people to evolve. I mean, certainly you can change your opinion over time. I'm not saying you have to be so principled that you never change your mind on anything. But if you see a cop kill, God, what's the lady's name at the Capitol? You guys remember?
Oh, yeah. I don't know the name though. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Ashley Babbitt. So if you see an unarmed woman shot in the throat and killed, and you have no emotion for her whatsoever, but then you see, any of these other minorities that get shot and killed by the police, and you riot and you burn things, I don't see that as a principled stance. I think that you should stand with both of those people, and whether or not Ashley Babbitt deserved to be arrested, we can have that discussion. But whether or not she deserved to be shot in the neck as an unarmed woman, that is not debatable. I'm sorry.
Right.
You are a bad person if you believe that she deserved to die in that moment. And I just think that we need to have principles that supersede our comfort. Who cares about fitting in this sick environment? I want to stand out. I want to be apart from these people. Truly, I do.
Please.
I don't want to go along with the crowd because the crowd is insane. So that's all there is to it.
I want to stand out. I don't want to be a part of this.
That's why it's so offensive when you're arguing against one thing, and then you must be one of those other conservatives or those Q or the Trump or whatever. And it's like, I hate them too. They're gross.
Right.
Like, don't even get me started on that.
I love when they assume because you say like you're against one side or whatever.
Yeah, they
like,
assume you're on the other side.
You must love Trump or you love Biden. I'm like, ew, I hate them all. They're gross.
It's like one's creepy and one's scary.
Yeah. Ugh. So bad.
It's just it's so tribalistic and so partisan. It's really an exhausting existence as a free-thinking libertarian in this environment, because you are pigeonholed either as a communist or a fascist, and you are so not either of those things.
Yes.
And it's just like, what am I supposed to do here?
Exactly. Now, okay, let's say I don't, how maybe if there weren't lockdowns and stuff and whatnots, but like you could go out without a mask and just you're at the grocery store and talk. Like, do you ever just talk to people about stuff? I mean, about like this kind of thing, or do you like family, friends, or because it's like I want to share. I want to go into the store and just be like, everybody.
We're very anti-confrontational, though.
Listen to what I'm saying, but I won't. I'll just stand there and not say anything. Like I'm cashing someone out, or someone's cashing me out, and I'm, like, thanks. How's your day? I'll say, whatever, but. We have a friend who.
You're checking if that's counterfeit. All the money's counterfeit.
Yeah, he's him and his brother created Liberty memes, and but he'll talk to everyone about like voluntarism and how anytime anywhere he'll be in Liberty just in. He's getting cash out of the grocery store, and he's like, that the lady's checking the 50 to make sure it's fake, and he's like, it's all fake. Right? Like, do you talk to people while you're out and about?
I do, in friend groups. By the way, Dottie Mintline, you are absolutely correct. The commies are now the fascists. But I wanted to say, when I'm amongst friends that know me, yes, certainly I will tell them what I think. But if I go to a store, no, I have no interest in trying to convert anybody. I will wear my Liberty Lockdown shirt, and I will wear the mask as low as humanly possible so that everyone knows that I fucking hate what's going on.
They can see the mustache.
But that's about it.
That's how that works. The mustache is peeking over.
How do you feel about? Do you ever try to not wear the mask, or do you feel like this is maybe a private-owned business, so I'll wear it because they asked, or I just don't like confrontation or to be yelled at by anyone, so I just wear the mask so I can get in and out.
Yeah, well, I don't know how it is where you guys are, but our regulations are that, the stores will kick you out if you don't wear a mask. So
Oh, wow,
if
okay.
you want to shop there, you don't really have a choice.
Yeah.
There is no opportunity for peaceful protest unless you want to not purchase the products that you're attempting to. So I try to avoid the stores as much as possible. I only wear a mask maybe once a week at a store, and then every night when I go to the gym, because I have to at the gym. But that's it, and that is enough to make me almost lose my mind.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yes, to answer your question, I would gladly not if it was even remotely voluntary. But it's just not really possible in California to do the peaceful protest thing. It's very hard.
That's a shame.
Yeah, that's great. And you I heard on your
it's a shame
podcast,
for
you're basically
California,
you're retired now, which Mary is just like, what?
Yeah.
I'm like, dude.
So you don't have a 9 to
amazing.
5. Well, so like I'm at work 8 to 12 hours a day, and it's like, oh, they broke.
Oh
me.
yeah, I can't even imagine if I had to wear a mask for 40 hours a week. I can't even imagine. But I was a mortgage broker, entrepreneur, and a real estate investor that came into it right in the heart of the death of real estate in 2008 and 2009.
Yeah.
And I just over leveraged myself and bought a bunch of houses and held them. And fortunately, because I understood Austrian economics, I knew that the Federal Reserve would inflate the market back to where it had been, and I just progressively grew my nest egg more and more. And I also had a fairly lucrative business that I was running. So by the time I was 10 years deep, I wouldn't say that I'm necessarily retired, because I probably work 40 hours a week on this podcast stuff, but I am retired in terms of needing a paycheck.
Okay. That's amazing. Oh, congratulations. Good job.
Yeah, good job.
Work, buddy.
Yeah.
Good work. That is.
Totally not green with jealous rage.
No, I mean, I don't know.
That's
if
great.
I had
Yeah.
a knowledge of all of that stuff, maybe I would have tried to tinker around.
We're still
with
hoping
it. I don't.
Dogecoin.
Oh yeah, how much
This is-
Dogecoin do you have?
This is our chance.
I missed the Doge boat, but I got a decent crypto portfolio at this point.
Nice, nice.
I'm building 6 houses in Southern California, and when those are liquidated, I'll have major diversification to consider at that point.
Yeah. That's fantastic, though. I mean, dude, good for you. Good on you. And there are people out there that I was looking up. I was looking for jewelry, ANCAP jewelry. Like I wanted something to wear. And one thing that popped up, and I was like, this does not belong under ANCAP jewelry. It said "Eat the Rich," and I'm like, what?
That's weird.
That does not belong. No. Good for you. Good on you. For people who are out there making it, and we're doing well.
Yeah.
We're doing well. Yeah. So, people
As
are
long
just
as you
weird.
as long as you do it without
Yeah.
destroying society, I don't think
Yeah.
there's anything wrong with it.
Anybody.
That's the weird thing. I have to delineate our principles in the way that I have to educate people that yes, Jeff Bezos is not to be idolized simply because he is in bed with the CIA and he's in bed with the government.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, if you get to be the richest man on earth because the government shuts down the fucking economy and that makes you billions and billions
Yeah.
of dollars richer, no, I don't respect you any longer.
Right,
Just being
right.
honest, I don't.
Yeah.
But if you are a regular person who works hard, saves and invests and fights, because you have to fight in this environment because
Right.
all the deck is stacked against you. If you find a way to succeed in that environment and you're not ripping people off, God bless. We need
Amen.
more of those people.
Amen. Amen.
You're bringing people up with you. You're helping
And
other
I
people.
want to also say to you, when you said that you stopped investing for people because of what was going on, the honesty, that's the kind of person I'm looking for when we're, investing our money, is someone who's going to say, this is not okay. This is not a time. I can't do this anymore. Don't do it.
Yeah, I was telling her how you kind of laid yourself off. Yeah.
That honest kind of.
I did. That's exactly what I did.
That's I don't. It's like when you're looking for a
rare and
mechanic. You know,
admirable.
you want a mechanic that's going to be honest with you and not just be like, "Oh, everything's broken. We're going to just give you everything."
How much was that stimulus check? Yeah, that's $1,400.
Yeah. I love that. I love that.
I think that the key is you need to be financially free to be able to make the moral and principled choice. I mean, if I was in my mid 20s when this had came about and I was barely surviving, it would have been much harder to make that call. But because I had a nest egg and an investment portfolio that could sustain me, I was able to make the principled call without sacrificing myself as much as I would have. So it's not that I'm saying I don't deserve some credit for doing it, because I certainly did sacrifice a ton of money by stopping investing this capital for people. But ultimately, like, it's what's necessary, man. If you're a steward for people's capital, you have to take that very seriously.
Yes.
And if you don't, you don't belong in that role.
Exactly.
So that's how I looked at it.
Like, how can people sleep at night? You know, like, who's the guy, Bernie Madoff? Is that when he just died, right?
Rippy.
Like, how did he sleep at night? I just want to know, like, how did that man sleep at night? But apparently, I mean, there are people, obviously, because we have politicians and stuff like that, there are people who just don't have, like, morals and values and don't really care. What are your thoughts on...
It comes back to the original point of principles.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. What are your thoughts on voting? Are you, like, pro, or like you can change it, or just like don't even partake in that system kind of thing?
I'm one of the rare ANCAPs that is once again agnostic. I think that if you feel that you're voting defensively, God bless. And if you feel that voting is giving tacit acknowledgement or validity to the system, I also understand that. I think personally, I have voted. I have been a voter most of my life, and I have always voted for either the Libertarian candidate or Ron Paul when he was a Republican, and I've voted against every single spending bill from the state of California. And it's like, if me voting no on everything and nothing ever getting passed based off of my vote makes me an unprincipled ANCAP, well then whatever, you know.
Right.
So you're so lucky. You have like that clean conscience. Like you were born a libertarian.
Libertarian, yeah.
Like we're reformed neocons.
Talk about voting.
Yeah, we're reformed neocons. So it's like, so we have a lot of guilt.
Hey, God bless, man.
We're Ron Paul 2012.
I think it's
born.
Okay, nice. Yeah, I think it's honestly like I don't really care where you've been ideologically or philosophically, as long like I am very Christian in this regard, where it's like I care about who you are today, you know?
Nice.
Like if you have evolved past this belief system that, in my opinion, led to a lot of death and destruction unnecessarily.
Yeah.
Like, I have sympathy though, because we were witnessing 3,000 of our people killed in a heartbeat, and it's like, yeah, you want recompense for that, you want payback for that, and and honestly, even as a libertarian, I was still bloodthirsty in that moment. And I didn't support the war in Iraq, but I was more than okay with sending Navy SEALs or something to go get the guys who were responsible for planning it. So I think that there is real justification for those feelings. I think that it's just a matter of coming to the realization that ultimately giving the state the power to go and do your bidding when it comes to you being upset with what's transpired, it almost never results in a better outcome for you.
Yeah, that was one of the things that Liberty Memes Admin 1, Peter.
Yes.
He always said he's an ANCAP, but he supports any efforts that lead to a more ANCAP society.
Yes.
So it might not be what everybody thinks is pure and perfect, but at least it's leading in the right direction if you're voting for or against or what you're doing.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on everything? I mean, hi Seth. The whole like George Floyd thing, and then there was that shooting with the cop who thought she pulled her taser, and then Dave tells me she was on the force for 28 years. I'm like, wow.
That kind of blew my mind.
I was like, what the heck? What do you think should happen to the police? Hi, Jamie.
Simple little
Just
question.
broadly, all of them.
Or
Real quick answer. We can fly right through this one.
just in and out here real fast, with this question.
How do we fix it?
I mean, I understand the argument of ACAB. I get that vantage point because they do enforce laws that I find to be morally reprehensible, and
That's their job.
I think that they do deserve some scorn and some of our ire for it. But simultaneously, I'm not going to look at these people as my enemy just because they're doing a job that I think is evil. I'm going to look at them as kind of a misguided human being on this planet and try and show them love and compassion and get them to reconsider what they're doing. I think that's our best hope of actually reaching them, is to explain to them the amount of destruction that they are causing, and if that works, great, and if it doesn't and they end up killing innocent people, then they have to be prosecuted to the full extent of the law. Like the lady who shouted taser and killed the guy. Like, I think that she made a catastrophic mistake, and she should be charged with third-degree murder, because clearly she didn't intend to, based off of what I can tell from the video.
Yes.
But she took a life, and she didn't need to in that moment, in my opinion.
This is why I don't watch the news, because stuff like, and then I heard about the thing that happened in Chicago with that little boy who was out and got shot. And it's like, I don't know. But I think your way is the right way. Showing love and compassion,
that's the same thing.
and trying to, change the hearts and minds in a positive kind of way, instead of just negative, putting
And
out all
there's
the
so much
negative.
indoctrination in this country that it's like it's really hard to blame people, because it's like their hearts are in the right place.
I think they are,
they want to serve,
because they really truly believe. They think, I'm going to go be a cop because I'm going to help the community. I'm going to help save people, and then something like this happens. This has got to be completely devastating to them, to.
But I would say if you're that scared, maybe
You would hope.
maybe a different job.
Yeah, definitely don't do that job if you're going to be that afraid.
I think that's the problem, is that we have too many police that are not prepared for really high intensity events.
Yeah.
And I don't know how you fix that. I mean, other than diminishing the amount of high intensity events that they get into, which I think would be reforming the laws that are on the books, so that they don't have to enforce all of these petty, stupid, victimless crimes.
Yes.
You would only have them dealing with, truly violent and dangerous criminals,
and then
or at
you're
least
used to it,
a far greater percentage of them.
Not like pulling someone over.
Yeah, for
a
air
traffic
freshener
stop.
or a registration sticker or
Yep.
loose cigarettes, or
and then
a dime
somebody's
bag
dead.
in their pocket.
Yeah. Yep.
and then you go you police
or
for like,
or enforcing a red flag law.
yeah, and you're policing for
Yes.
years and years, and because you're doing all this little stupid stuff, and then all of a sudden it's violent, it's crazy. You've never experienced this. You're used to just giving people tickets for registration stickers and
Yeah.
speeding, and then suddenly this hot thing happens, and you're not like you've trained for
You're
it, but
still
you
human, but unless you're training like every day and have like this that's insane. I like that though, like what you're saying.
that's the
Yeah.
big thing, the victimless crimes.
So, what are your thoughts then on? I mean, victimless crime. Like DUIs, are like
Ooh,
a
that's
gray area.
That's another hot
kind
one.
of thing. Like, so how do you feel? Is that is that a pre-crime, or is that?
Just thinking of the bangers now.
Sorry, I like to learn. I know that I just want to be free. Dave and I always say this, but like I don't know a ton, like I don't know a ton.
Yeah, we learn a
of
lot
stuff.
from our guests.
But I like to learn from people and talk and gather, information from you guys. So, it's like the DUI or DWI, I guess, I don't know, whatever you want to call it, but is that a pre-crime, or is that like, do you just let it go?
We had a huge
There is-
argument in our Facebook
Yeah.
groups over this one.
I think it's a big gray area for a lot of people.
I believe that it is pre-crime, honestly, because unless there's a victim, you haven't hurt anybody. It's like, sure, it's a societal ill, and you should definitely shame people for it. In my opinion, like, I don't think you should drive drunk. I'm not advocating for it whatsoever, but I also don't think that you should have your rights stripped away from you simply because you are driving with, X amount of alcohol in your bloodstream.
Yeah.
Now, if you are driving recklessly and you hurt somebody, you should pay a severe price.
Absolutely.
And that should be basically the main driving factor behind preventing people from doing it. Now, that doesn't mean that there won't be people that drive drunk and there won't be innocent people that are hurt by it. But, freedom is dangerous.
Yeah.
And I'm going to side with freedom all the time. And if there's a victim, obviously, I completely believe that you should pay a tremendous price. But I think that you should be allowed to make that choice. And God willing, people will make the right one.
Yeah, I mean, if you hurt somebody DUI, then you can almost call that premeditated. But because the big thing is it's like I'm a little buzzed, but now I'm afraid to drive home. Like I know I'm fine, but I don't know where the limit is. And then if somebody hits me, and then I'm in jail, lost my job, kids have no income, everybody starves.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Yeah. So it's just a normal. I mean, it doesn't even have to be a drunk driver that hit you. It could be anyone hit you.
But because I was point whatever above the limit. And I'm a seasoned veteran, not driving,
not
but
driving,
drinking.
but just drinking.
No, I don't drink out anymore. We just hang out here.
No, we hang
That's
out
the
at the
other thing.
house.
That's the other thing. You can't have a one size fits all on the blood alcohol content because some people can drive really safely with like a 0.12, and then other people are hammered after a beer and they were shit drivers beforehand. So it's like,
so it's really not helping. That's it. I do feel that way. Freedom is dangerous, but people are. I mean, with all these laws we have anyway, people are still doing the stuff anyway. And it's like, I think there needs to be less. Less and less and less. Not just on. I mean, I'm not trying to be like go out and drive drunk or anything. I'm saying just that don't do that and know that you're going to pay a heavy penalty.
Seth said we should get out and get one of those personal breathalyzers, and we talked about that. That would just become a competition between me.
Because I'm Irish.
What you got? Yeah, she's got the Irish. I'm Polish. We're
yeah. Dave's 6'4", and he's like,
you can't drink as much as me.
And I'm like, you want a bet? Because I'm Irish.
Yeah, I sit low. We're not the same height. My chair's a lot lower than hers.
I'm high, right? I mean, I always sit really high, but my back hurts today. So, so I want to talk a little bit about you're a rapper. Yeah, like you're a
real
rapper.
Quick,
Okay, go ahead. I
no,
don't know.
because he gave us 45 minutes. I don't want to keep it too long.
Oh my gosh, I did not know the time limit. I'm so sorry. I didn't realize it was 45 minutes. You didn't tell me that part. And it's been 50 minutes.
It's okay.
Okay, can we talk a little bit about
we can stretch it to. We can stretch it for 10 minutes.
Okay, cool. Thank you so much. I like to get to know people past past the whole liberty thing too. Just like you like to rap?
I do actually. It's a funny story. So I'm just a white kid from the suburbs that loved rap in the 90s. So that's my origin story on the
Tell me
passion
who
for
do you
hip hop.
love? Who do you love? Who's the rap that you listened to in the 90s?
Believe it or not, my first CD I owned was Cypress Hill Black Sunday, and then I was a huge fan of Tupac, being a California kid, like California Love, and that the whole West Coast versus East Coast rap battle, it just spoke to my soul.
Yes.
So when I was like 19 or 20 years old, I had this not a girlfriend, but a girl who's a friend, and she invited me over to her brother's house. And she was Hispanic, and we walk inside, and right before we walk in, she turns to me and she goes, "Yo, my brother used to be in a gang, and my two other brothers are in prison for life for murder, and they're going to be rapping, and you should I just want you to know what you're getting into." So I walk in, and they're like, "Yo, white boy, get on the mic. We're gonna have you lay down the hook," and I was like, okay. I had never rapped before in my life.
This is some Eminem stuff right here.
So there, and I don't even know if I'm allowed to say it, but I'm listening to the lyrics and I'm like, okay, these guys are not very good, but it's going to be funny, and I've never rapped before, so let's just see what the song's about. And they're rapping, and they're like, all right, what's your rap name? And my name's Clint, so I was like, you can call me Westwood, to be like Eastwood.
Yep. I like
so
it.
that was my rap name,
and
and
then
then
off the top of your head. That's fantastic.
Yeah, right away. I was like,
Yep.
all right, I'm Westwood. Westwood's on the hook, and they're like, okay, the song is about fat bitches.
Sweet.
They make the rock and world go round.
I swear to God, I walk in and that's what they say, and they're like, you got to make a hook. So I sit down. They hand me a 40. I sit down. I write the hook, and then I record it. And they're like, oh, dude, you're good. Like, we got to have you back all the time. So I would come back like once a month, and we would just drink and record terrible rap music. And then I continued to do it with some of my younger brother, and we would just do it like throughout my 20s. I rapped off and on, but I never took it seriously. It was just totally for fun. And then when I started the podcast, I was like, I have to have some unique intro, and I haven't rapped in like a decade. So I sat down and I made this homage to all of my favorite podcasters. And I used it kind of as a marketing tactic, and I was going to be like, I'm gonna like believe these people into coming on my show. So I rapped about Dave Smith and Robbie the Fire and all these podcasters that I idolized, and I've had, I think of the 11 that I have in my intro music, I've had 8 of them on my show already.
Oh my gosh.
And it's only been 10 months, so it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Holy.
Totally not jealous.
Good for you. I'm jealous with Green Rage right now.
No, it's great. I was pumped to get you on. This is awesome.
This is exciting. Oh my gosh. So you like spoken into existence kind of thing.
That's
huh?
great.
I love it. So
Yeah, no, I appreciate you guys having me on, and I apologize for all the profanity, by the way. This is just how I am.
No,
this is
It
this
gets
is-
really weird on this show. Like, we're being very tame right now.
Yeah.
I didn't bring the whiskey down because then
I've only
it's
had 2
just a
beers
mess.
and a shot of whiskey, so I was like, I gotta be good. Like this is
nobody's crying yet. It's
yeah.
great.
No. What are you sipping on? What are you drinking?
I've got a vodka soda right now. I just got back from playing beach volleyball for 4 hours, so like
Fun.
I am eating and drinking and rehydrating, and
Yes.
so I apologize. I had to
No.
eat a little bit.
No, that's
Never
great.
apologize. No, because we've eaten food on our show. Like, now, what you were vaping? What is that? I vape nicotine.
Yeah, it's. Oh yeah, I've never been able to smoke weed. It really doesn't vibe with me for whatever reason. So
Yeah.
I've been off and on the nicotine vape for a couple years now.
Samesies, yeah, yep. I used to smoke cigs, and I missed the action. I think I have like this oral fixation type thing, like where even when I see people in movies smoking a cigarette, I'm like, oh, I want a cigarette,
And
but
you
I
hear
can't.
it
Like, I'm just
crackle.
like, oh yeah, but like, it smells so gross. But yeah, vape. Yeah,
It's an important trait for marriages, though.
the vaping or
No,
the
the
oral
hand.
fixation.
Yeah, that,
Or oral fixation.
Yes, yes.
can't really clean a
is.
house, but
It is, yeah.
I'll tell you what, she ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, no, I'm a bad housewife.
I told you. I had a politically incorrect podcast for a couple of years, so you
I
guys
want to
gotta.
hear
that's
it.
great,
Can
yeah.
you
I'm gonna throw
send
some
it to
curveballs
us?
at you.
Yeah, no, seriously, send it to us because I'd love to listen to that. I love that. I hate all the politically correct everything nowadays. It's
Now, what-
so annoying.
I was gonna say, was it, you had Hotep Jesus on, and I swear there was a Twitter exchange where somebody was like talking shit on you for like platforming ahead of time or doing something with him, and she's like, don't you know this about him? And you're like, well, fuck you. I'm bringing him on the show. You want to come on? Was that you?
I think that was actually Josh Smith.
Okay.
Josh gets way more hate than I do. I have
Okay,
no
'cause-
idea why, but I guess it's probably because he was involved in the LP and I haven't been. But yeah,
okay.
people hate on Josh Smith.
But he was on your show, right? Or do I have that wrong?
Oh no, you're right. Yeah, no,
Okay.
Hotep was on my show.
Okay, I think that's why I put it together.
If I hadn't blocked every member of the Loser Brigade, then I probably would be receiving hate. But like, they can't get to me, so whatever.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
I like that when people bring on
block
things
button.
that people that don't agree with everything, you know, but you just want to have a discussion with somebody and find where you can connect. And that's kind of like what we wanted to do. Like we're in this, you know, the liberty circle, so it's hard to get out of it. Anybody who's known that's not a libertarian, then it's probably too big to like bring on.
But you know, I'm going to say this. We've even had like libertarians on who have said things that I'm
And
just, like
ugh.
That is so cringe. That is not. You want to. You're
Some
calling people
libertarians.
bad, and you're saying we need to take away certain guns, and I'm just like, okie dokie, like, shut her down.
Let's talk about something else.
Yeah. That is.
Man.
That is. Yeah.
See that you guys. That's the moment you guys need to be really confrontational.
Do that. I don't know how.
See
I can't.
that's the strength of my show is that like I can if I'm talking to someone I really respect otherwise, I can have a lot of patience if they have some
Okay.
beliefs that I disagree with. But if I'm talking to someone who's I talked to that neocon, which is kind of like that's how Dave Smith found out about me, by the way, as I spoke to this neocon, and I went hard in the paint on that kid, and I don't have any regrets about it, and I will not ever
Yeah.
back down to someone who believes that blowing up kids is acceptable. So,
Oh, right.
like, if a self-proclaimed libertarian came to me and said, "Yeah, we need to, limit magazine sizes or something," I'd say, "Get the fuck out of the Libertarian Party."
Yeah.
I have no patience for people like that.
Yeah.
Like, sorry.
No, that is the truth. That is.
It's like I can understand people saying that we shouldn't all have nukes. Like we can have a little discussion there, but
I think we should all have nukes. We
But
can
yeah.
all have nukes, but if they want to talk about that. But yeah, no, that's where I
Shall
I'm
don't.
not
not
so
be
interested in having
infringed.
nukes as much as I want tanks.
Yeah,
we get that a lot. Yeah.
Everyone's like, okay, I can do without the nuke, but I super want a tank. Where can people find you? Because people want to listen and tune in, and we want to spread the word about what you're doing. You're amazing. I'm just thank you for coming on. Where can they find you?
I appreciate it. I'm at Liberty Lock Pod on Twitter. I'm Liberty Lockdown on iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher, everywhere else. Also on YouTube at Liberty Lockdown, and Liberty Lockdown on Instagram, even though I don't really use it that much. And I have, Liberty Lockdown is kind of the name you should look for if you want to find me on most platforms.
Well, there's two of you on
And-
mine, so I'm not sure which one is real.
How often do you put out a show? Is this a
It varies, but it's always at least 2 episodes per week. And
Okay.
this week I happen to do 4 episodes, and then I guest
Wow.
appearance on 4 or 5 shows per week. So
Wow.
you'll be hearing from me a lot. I think whether you like it or not, you're going to hear from me.
I love it. I love it so much. I really do. Dottie says, and I do want to mention this. We did talk a minute about Liberty Memes, and I have the shirt on. That's the group that we were born in, the Facebook community that we were born into. And there's this amazing group called Liberty Memes $5 Charity Club, and it's a voluntary group where people donate $5, one $5 donation once a month to any of the causes that are listed there, and they usually do like one cause a week. And we just recently, as a group, I'm not saying like me and Dave, like we as a group recently just got a wheelchair accessible van for a woman who was in need. There's so many things. We've helped people on so many different levels. So
That was
voluntary
the
action.
second vehicle
yeah.
we bought this month.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that was. But it's just amazing. Voluntary action. And it's all in the honor system.
I love that. I mean, that's what we need more of. If
Exactly.
we believe that we can survive without a state, we have to demonstrate that we can actually take care of each other.
Thank
I mean,
you.
that's the truth.
Yep.
So I actually saw, maybe it was one of your tweets, I'm not sure, but I saw some sort of announcement about this wheelchair that you guys had donated to this person. So
yeah.
I want to
Yep.
applaud you on that. I had not specifically heard of Liberty Means $5 charity, but I would be happy to get involved. Unfortunately I deleted my Facebook 100 years ago, so you guys are going to have to give me some other outlet to do it.
Absolutely. And I think that's being worked on, because Facebook's also just randomly deleting people for speaking
We're on
freely.
our fifth revision of Liberty Memes.
Absolutely. But thank you for that. It is wonderful, and I love how you word things. We have to demonstrate to.
No, you're well spoken. Yeah. You're thoughtful. You have a great voice for podcasting. You're going to do great, and I'm excited to see where it goes. And
thanks for being here.
I hope
This
everybody
is huge,
here
guys.
follows him, because, like I said, this is one of my favorite podcasts. I was like fangirling when you said you'd come on.
Seriously, yeah.
Like, you guys got to follow it. If you don't follow podcasts and you got a night off, go on YouTube, check out Liberty Lockdown, watch the videos. They're great interviews. You got a lot of great guests. It's really cool.
Yes. Yep. Absolutely. Thank you, Clint.
I
Thanks
really
for staying
appreciate
in
both of you
extra.
guys. I think
a bit of time. I
It's
appreciate
beautiful
that.
to see a married Liberty couple. It's great, and you guys are raising kids, and I am more than honored to have come on, and I am more than honored to continue this fight for those that have responsibilities that may make it more challenging. So I will keep doing that, and I hope you guys will help spread the message of freedom with me.
Absolutely, absolutely. Thank you, Clint. Have a wonderful evening.
You too, guys.
You
I'll
take
talk
care.
soon.
All right, bye-bye. That was amazing. Oh my gosh, he was awesome.
Yeah, that was a
Oh
lot
my
of fun.
gosh, I'm all like,
I said, that's fangirling. Like, I love that podcast so much.
wow.
Like,
he
there's
is
some
so-
podcasts like I muscle through just to get some knowledge, and because you got to listen to them. But that one, his is always great.
I am gonna make a point to just like tell you,
Yeah,
like
couple
you gotta
times a
watch
week.
the kids.
Yeah,
I'm
that
gonna-
could be your when you go in.
I'll sit on the bike or like I'll go for a walk or something, or go just zone out like by myself alone. But I'm one of those people that when like I'm reading something or I'm listening to something, I need to not have distractions because I have a really hard time getting back to where I was. So, boy, he's fantastic.
Oh,
really great.
I feel bad if we kept him too long.
I hope he's
great.
not mad. No, he said it was okay. I
Okay,
didn't know
good.
45 minutes. If I had known,
I'm sorry. Yeah.
you gotta tell me this stuff ahead
I
of time.
should.
Because I'm all like,
I'd lost track of time.
I am. Let him know that I'm super sorry. Will you please? Because
I
you know
will.
I'm going to be anxious about it. Okay.
I got to make sure he's still not on the Zoom call.
Oh, thanks, Dan. That was so much fun, though. That was
Okay.
just super. I want to be that well spoken.
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
like-
He's good at what he does. It's great.
Yes. Yes.
Kind of upset about Facebook throttling us tonight.
I know, super duper did, but I feel like, you know what? I think we should just trim this down, and I'm going to post it.
Maybe we should podcast.
I want to post it on my timeline. I don't care. I feel like that was a
Whoa.
really great interview. Yeah, and I don't care. I can't care anymore. My back hurts so bad, you guys. Oh my gosh. I'm just so thankful for all y'all being here. And then I had to pause because Chris was so sad.
Oh yeah.
You know why he was sad? And I love him so much. He's sad about his old sound machine. He's like, is it still around?
No, it's trash.
He's like,
the
I
same
want to
thing.
see. I know, and we can talk about
That's
it in the
so
morning.
cute.
But he's so
He has such
tired,
big
and his
feelings. Everything's
allergies
big
are
with
really
him.
bothering him. I feel that it's the poor thing. Yeah. So
Yeah, Zoom works really
thanks,
nice for
Drew.
guests.
Thank you. Yeah, it was so great having him on. Dave, I'm so glad you just decided to send that out.
Yeah, fucking send it.
Yep. All right, give me a Yingling because
There's still
I'm
one
gonna
more
drink a
IPA.
little
So
bit.
we'll hang out for like another 20 minutes, right?
a little bit longer. Yeah.
So we got Pinewood Derby tomorrow. Oh shit,
It
we gotta
wasn't
make
in the
that
act
chili.
of. You're making chili?
Yeah, David bought all the stuff for the chili, so I gotta get up early.
No, I didn't know that.
I'll make
it
it in a
starts
pot.
at 10:30 though,
know.
so you're good. You can get up at like
can
8
do
and
that.
do it.
Yeah.
Oh man, it hurts. So, yeah, I didn't throw it out in the act of beating Dave. It's probably from all the beatings that.
It wasn't just one act of beatings. No,
You know,
like
he's
I
a big
really like
boy.
Skype.
He's tall.
Skype had that NDI, which was like really promising, but everything was always out of sync. Like the audio and video, and then the video would like
I
get big
can't-
and small. And
Yeah. I have a
But-
hard time. I can't listen to things when I'm home with the kids
it is hard.
because.
You know what you got to do?
They're
You
always
got to
in
get
my
those
ear. Mm-hmm.
those soundproof earbuds
But then
that I
I
use.
have to hear.
And then when they look at you and talk and be like,
Oh.
I could talk to you right now if you'd clean up after yourself, but now I have to clean
Yeah.
this up.
But yeah, I don't listen to anything. And then, like Sundays, Tuesdays, Fridays, we're here. Wednesdays, we're usually trying to get the kids into bed so we can watch Alan's show. It's Too Late with Alan Mosley. And
That's Saturday.
and then like Saturday night, we got Talking Trash or movie night, one or the two. So it's either Talking Trash with Derek or a movie night with Derek and his daughter. So it's hard for me to find time to actually like listen to something.
See, voluntary bee, we would have did that. I forgot all about it. We could have put it in tonight. But I like cooking his chili all night isn't necessary. He doesn't have a lot of intricate stuff. He keeps it real simple.
Yeah.
I think we can just do it in the pot tomorrow.
I think it'll be totally fine. Yeah. We don't have an Instapot. I'm scared of Instapots. No, I actually want one. So, yeah.
No, this kid didn't want tomatoes in his chili.
Onion spicy tomatoes all day. He didn't want tomatoes or beans, right?
Well, he's putting beans in there.
He's putting beans in, but no tomatoes? You gotta have something.
He's putting baked beans in there.
Oh, he did that last year,
Yeah,
though.
that's why he's doing it.
interesting.
Yep. He's putting Bush's baked beans in there.
It's actually pretty tasty.
Yeah.
I don't know what some people, yeah. I gotta watch, and they always selling stuff on live videos. No, I don't. I've been bad about being on Facebook too lately. I took that little break for my birthday. It was like my gift to myself was like, just don't go on Facebook.
It's like when the groups
For a
first
week.
came up, like I was like way into the groups. I was saying a lot of stuff. That's how this all started.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's just kind of like I can't think of anything to say. I don't feel clever anymore. I don't know. Should probably just give up, shut this all down. It's a great setup for
No, I don't think so. It's fine.
play some Counter-Strike or something.
Bushes, beans, and pineapple salsa together, mixed together.
Yeah, yeah,
feel like
yeah.
we have-
Sweet, savory. Yep.
I just also want to say that I tried beans on toast and it's not that great. I want it. Like, it sounds like it would be amazing. Like carbs.
Now, Daniel, a lot of people say that beans don't belong in chili.
Good night, Doc. Thanks for hanging out.
thanks
Yeah,
for
we'll
hanging
see
out,
you
man.
Sunday night. Yes.
Yeah, we're just gonna bullshit for the next like 20 minutes.
Yeah. Yep. Dave Mary, do you put hot peppers in your chili?
I do.
Dave?
Recently, I haven't. Like, I'll just spice it up with sauce or something, just because I don't feel like paying for the extra peppers.
We're cutting up all the peppers.
So I'll just throw some bell peppers in there and then some hot sauce. But
Like hot sauce, like meaning like he put that 357.
that Mad Dog 357,
Yeah.
I had to put a warning label on it. Beans are when you need to stretch the chili out. Baked beans and dope. Yeah, I'm just letting him express himself. You know.
He's 11, so we're letting him do
This
what
is
he
his
wants.
chili
Yes.
cook-off. You can make what you want. When I make chili, I make it for me. Nobody else eats it.
What is the movie Sunday? I can't remember. Oh my gosh.
Bad Bosses.
Horrible
Horrible
bosses.
Bosses,
Yes,
yeah.
that's right.
I'm excited about that one. That was funny. That's got Charlie in it, right?
Charlie.
Bunch of little
Little
stabs.
Yeah.
She's looking out the window. He's stabbing him.
Yeah, it's good.
Oh, it's a good movie.
Noodles are the carbs that you want in chili. No, they are not.
Who said that?
Ryan.
Hold on, let me ban him.
Ryan.
That's funny. I wonder if that Twitch guy's still here. He could be watching because I just banned him in the restream chat. So if you're in Twitch and he's still going on,
Yeah.
I got zero patience when a guest is on. I can't.
Yeah, and they come on and just be like, stop this person from talking. And
Yeah,
it's
I'm like, be
sorry,
nice.
Like,
Maybe you'll have fun. Be nice, and then they just keep going. So
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh wait,
Slice some
I have
peppers. It's
it.
your homegrown. Ooh, nice.
Don't be
What kind of
shitheads.
peppers?
Be nice people. The
Bean
majority
paste
of you
hummus.
are.
I love hummus. I love hummus. I do. I love hummus. Cornbread into my chili. It's delicious. Like, you literally mix it into the chili, or you put the chili over the cornbard. Because I've had that, and
Filth
that's
Pig's
super
up
good.
there. Filth Pig's cool.
You're all alone on Twitch. Thanks for hanging out, Filth Pig. Now I want to go. You know what reopened is 3Bs.
Oh,
They were closed because COVID, you
Yeah.
know. And I heard this commercial, and I was like, "Come on down!" And all I could think of was they make this cornbread in the little personal cast iron pans.
it's
you know?
beautiful. But the big
And-
thing is, you sit down, they hand you bacon.
Yes.
Just
So Ryan, this is the place we were telling you about.
Like they're tortilla chips. You sit down and here's some candied bacon. Like it's like
It's got brown sugar on it. It's
Oh.
delicious, and you can ask for more while you're looking at the menu. Be like, "Can I have some more of that bacon?"
I don't know.
But so they make it, and it's got you can have plain, but they also have one that has like the jalapenos and cheddar in it and stuff. So, but Ryan, this is the place I wanted to take you when you were in town, but they were closed because of COVID. You know, small business, you know, kind of deal. Super good. Make them separately and then mix them in a bowl.
Recipe on the back of the cornbread mix.
Yeah, we have one of those boxes upstairs.
We got a couple of them.
Yeah,
I just never made them.
so good. Now I want some cornbread. Guys, pray for my back, please. I'm serious. Like, it hurts so bad.
Carolina Reapers.
Oh my gosh, you're growing Carolina Reapers.
Broccoli and
Do you ever
cheddar
just
cheese
eat
cornbread.
one of
That
those?
sounds good. Like a nice tame one.
Broccoli and cheddar cheese. I never thought of that. I make like broccoli and cheddar cheese, like quiche. You know, might put some ham in there. You know, I tried to do the no crust, but I don't like how it turned out, so I do the crust one. But it's so good. I love quiche. Quiche is so good. Oh my gosh, it's so delicious. Yeah, it's karma. Yeah.
I was just talking to Clint. That's awesome.
Right?
Still so excited about that.
You should be. That was really great. I'm gonna put my hair up now.
And look at your forehead.
Well, I'm looking at my forehead right now anyway, so it doesn't matter.
And do the thing.
But hopefully
Do the swoopy
Tuesday I'm
thing.
going to have some side bangs to cover up this big forehead.
Mary's doing bangs.
Not bang bangs, but like
Bang bangs.
bang bangs. Oh, thanks. Take it to heaven. It's just my back. Just the back pain. Take it to heaven. Is that from that's
No,
from
that
that
was a
movie?
Talladega
that was
Nights,
Talladega
wasn't
Nights.
And sweet little baby Jesus in
Yes.
the manger.
Oh my gosh. Do we have that movie on there?
No, but we have that movie because
We
I
should
like
have
my
that.
one friend liked NASCAR and I'm like, oh, you should buy this movie, and he bought it and he's like, this movie's fucking horrible. I'm like, all right, I'll buy it off you.
No, the movie's fucking great. I love that movie. Shake and bake. No, I love that movie. But no, bangs, no, I'm not gonna get like bang bangs. I'm just gonna have like
Bang
some kind
bangs.
of side bang.
Mary,
that
no
I can
bang
just,
bang.
like boop. Yeah. Make brioche broccoli and cheese. And then what do you do with it? What do you mean?
You make the roux
Like
and you just
soup?
throw in broccoli and cheese.
Or, separately. You don't like broccoli and cheese together? See the broccoli and cheese. Dude, Arby's, I used to get there. Do they even still have those baked potatoes?
Uh-oh. I don't have a second bottle to open this
So
bottle.
you would have like a baked potato, and it would have the butter, sour
Oh my
cream,
god.
bacon, broccoli, cheddar cheese sprinkled on top. Oh my gosh, I'm serious about my back right
This
now.
random
This is
clip.
fucking killing me.
Is it gonna work?
Thanks, Celeste. Thanks for being here, Dave. Seriously,
Thanks
he
for being excited for us.
Yeah, thank you. He told me because I sat across from him. Just use the fucking thing. You did it before.
E-cig?
Yeah. I was sitting across from him and he told me, and then he's like, "I just messaged Celeste and she's so excited."
I'm like, who's a podcast consumer?
Yes. Thanks for being here. Yeah.
Honey
Bang bang
cornbread.
$5. I make you horny.
Good night, Celeste.
Oh gosh, honey cornbread. Honey.
Oh, I was going to
That
say it to him
sounds
while he was on, but I was
delicious.
thinking about this while I was watching all the
Oh.
crypto rise. Like Bitcoin's
Yeah.
going down now, but Ether and
Okay, good.
oh my gosh, at least that didn't happen during the interview. Let's wait and see if everybody comes back.
Yes.
I think YouTube keeps the same stream. Facebook
Yeah,
will
Derek,
probably
what do you
have
got
2
going on
streams.
tomorrow? What's Whew.
Okay, so I
Carl, can you message
unplugged
me that in my inbox?
I unplugged everything from the router and I changed the port that this
Dave
one was
pulled
in.
an audible right at the very end there. Yeah.
So it's I don't think it's the router. It's got to be this fucking PC. What is doing that? Barrels of oil.
Tomorrow's Carl. Carl's coming
On what?
on Derek's show.
Oh, no shit.
Did I know that? I feel like I knew that, but I forgot it somehow.
Yeah, I'm off this weekend. We'll have to get on. What time does that start, Derek?
Is this battery even good?
Yeah, I think it is.
Is it?
I'm drinking your last IPA unless you want it.
Oh, is that going to make my back pain go away?
Like sometimes I feel bad bringing these people who are way smarter than us on here,
No.
but they seem to have fun.
I think so.
It's like a break for them. It's like everything's so heavy and hard. And
Yeah.
that's what she said.
Heavy and hard.
But 9:30 tomorrow on Derek T's channel. Is it?
Good gosh.
Yeah, it's Derek T. Or is it Talking
Oh.
Trashed?
Read that. Oh yeah, Carl, you got lots of stories to share. It's good. 9:30 tomorrow. Talking Trashed,
Yeah.
right? Is
Derek's
that-
a good host.
Derek, is that right? Talking Trashed on Float, FLOTE. Everybody go to Float.
Man, I got so much head.
Yeah, you
but I
got a
still
lot
have to
of
show
head.
the cup. Support our friends.
Oh yeah, you totally got to talk conspiracy. Yes.
No, he's definitely smarter than us. We just didn't let him go. We keep dragging him down.
The front of my leg. Yeah. Have you iced that? I did. That's the first thing I did. Yeah, I had.
Is that bad?
Yep.
She did. She right away.
Right away.
I set her up. I'm like,
Yeah.
you sit in this chair.
I couldn't move. I was standing in the living room, and I'm just like, David, go get your dad.
I was downstairs
And he was
trying
down
to
here.
set up the show.
Yeah, and Dave comes up, and I'm just like, I can't move.
Yep, it's on Talking Trashed.
And so
We
he
see
took me
you
over,
guys
and
give
I
us
was like, get the
stuff,
ice pack,
and we'll
put some
keep
ice
showing
on
it to the camera.
Then I did heat later.
Just like Carl sent us champagne, and we keep showing it to the camera because
I know.
awesome.
Sunday. Let's do it Sunday.
Pachyderm.
I don't want to, like, I've ruined my weekend sometimes. Like when Dave has
This
weekends
is like
off.
a permanent staple of the show now. We'll show these bottles for the next 2 years.
When Dave has the weekend off, I'm just like, let's get hammered, But we got Pinewood Derby tomorrow. Yeah. So we can't.
My dad had a tens unit when I was a kid.
And I
that
feel
was
like
so much fun.
Oh yeah, I feel like it'll be good on Sunday. Plus, it's also it'll be my cousin's.
You want a day
cousin's
drink
birthday.
on Sunday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should invite the English
We haven't
family
day
over.
drinked in a while. Ooh, they love day drinking. Well, he does.
Yeah, but it's Sarah's birthday, and it's also the anniversary of our grandma passing. Like Sarah and mine's grandma passing. So.
Why am I bleeding?
Because you tried to open it with this.
Oh, that's. Oh.
Yeah.
Wow, that's weird.
Yeah, I
didn't
knew it.
Feel that.
Yeah.
I want a live feed. Actually, I was supposed to do a live feed, but I think everybody's supposed to be there.
Wait, what? Oh yeah. Are you gonna do it? Mom and Dad want live stream.
Oh fuck! So now I have to do it anyways.
No, it's okay. I'm hoping I can be there. I'm really hoping I can be there. I'm hoping.
You're gonna wake up so stiff tomorrow.
No, don't say
I'm
that.
sorry.
I'm gonna wake up feeling all better tomorrow, guys.
Yeah.
Right? Yes. Is there a movie this weekend? Yes. Horrible Bosses, Jacob.
Voluntarist, I will do that. Mary
Okay,
won't.
a chiropractor that does muscle and nerve work as well. Okay.
I'm actually excited about doing that right now. Voluntary spiritualist.
Yeah.
I want to do that so
I'm
bad
not
right now.
going to, but Dave will.
I want to so bad because I did that chip and that was fucking.
He did the
miserable.
one chip challenge.
Like
and
I
it
want
was-
like a
yeah.
nice like sweet, not sweet, but just a.
No, it's not
a
sweet. It's terrible
God
pepper.
provided pepper, not chemically laboratory created chip.
Okay.
Dan.
Oh, Derek, I want to meet your mom. No. But well, yeah, I don't know how the chip is produced, and they put isn't it Carolina Reaper that they put on the chip?
I don't know. It involves a seance and a pentagram. I'm assuming
What?
to make that chip,
Okay, it comes in a coffin-shaped box.
and then
so.
like a lot of chemicals.
But no,
It's gotta
don't
be.
you didn't you watch these motherfuckers eat that? The guy from our show that we like to watch, and the other dude, Hot Ones.
Daniel, the pepper is
Yeah.
hotter than the chip.
Yeah. Please don't.
Oh,
Please
no.
don't, Dave. Because you know what happened? Dave doesn't mind the spice in
No,
his
I
mouth.
think if I go into it with like.
It was when it hit his stomach.
It's
that
like
it-
if I repent
but
first
of course,
and I cleanse my soul.
yeah.
Maybe if I
Eat some bread. Last chip we made was from kelp. I had some kelp chips.
like
Not
if I do
like
confession
today or
ahead of
anything,
time. I think that's what I did wrong. I have to confess to a man so that he has something to hold over my head.
it was also the night before my 40th birthday.
Oh, sorry
So
about that.
yeah, it was.
I
like,
keep ruining your birthdays.
No, you're fine. It's okay. Huh?
What?
You. I mean, there'll be some kind of thing, you know, like.
You're gonna make it up to me.
Oh, like wait, cauliflower rice at Chipotle is not good. Oh no, I've never had cauliflower rice, but you know what I do know is that I don't like cauliflower. I don't like raw cauliflower. I don't really care for raw broccoli either, but I can eat steamed broccoli all day. It is so good. Cauliflower, no, but air fried or like roasted, like toasted cauliflower, it brings out some kind of other flavor in the cauliflower. And it's delicious. Like, I just threw some in the air fryer one day. I was like, all right, I got this shit. I'm going to put this in here. I'm like, Dave, you want to test it out? And I was like, oh my gosh, that's so good. Like, we were fighting over, like, who's going to eat the last
See,
piece. Like, it was
Dan's telling
so
me not
good,
to do
yeah.
it again. Which, before
Happy birthday, thank you. Well, my birthday was like a couple weeks ago. But
It really is.
Because, like, with the chip, he's like, don't do it. Don't be stupid. Don't eat it. And I'm like, are you challenging me?
you see who that is?
Who, where? What?
They're coming from Florida. Are they coming from Florida, Donnie? Donnie.
Where'd I
It's
miss
Donnie.
Donnie?
I
Where'd I
think it's
miss
Donnie.
Donnie?
No. Voluntarist spiritualist.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Cauliflower on the grill. I bet you that would be good. Grilled vegetables are. Be a pussy, don't eat the pepper. See, Dan, thank you.
That's what I was just saying. Like, that's what he told me about the chip. And I'm like,
No,
whatever,
he didn't
dude.
say be a pussy, don't
No,
eat
he
the
said-
chip.
he just said don't eat the
"Please-"
chip.
No, he said don't eat the chip,
Yeah.
Dave.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he's
He said,
challenging
"Don't
me.
eat the chip."
He's challenging me, obviously.
He's not challenging
And now he's
you.
challenging me again. Obviously.
Dan's a fantastic man.
He's not
He really is.
challenging you, I promise you.
I can tell when somebody's challenging me.
I need a massage. Oh my goodness. Whew. Guys, I really was nervous that I wouldn't be able to make it down here tonight. Down the stairs.
Raining ass Florida.
I was super nervous. Oh gosh. To make mashed cauliflower, grilled just with olive oil. Oh, and wait, PS. What's PS? Some kind of salt. Pink salt?
Dude, could you make like a pancake out of mashed cauliflower?
You probably could, yeah, because, I mean, I've had, like, mashed potatoes that were cauliflower instead, you know? I mean, they were mashed cauliflower as potatoes. Dan, stop. I think Dan's the one who is, like, he's the emotional abuser here. Marinating cheap Italian dressing in the fridge overnight, then grill, work great with portobello mushroom stew. Really? Wow. I wish I was a mushroom fan. I used to be, but I'm not anymore. But yes, I will try that. Pepper and salt. Okay.
Oh, like cauliflower pizza crust.
Oh yeah, I haven't tried that. Somebody said they tried the Aldi's cauliflower pizza crust pizza, and it was really good. I think it might have been Hillary. She said, and she's gotten it over and over.
Aldi's.
Yeah.
Like the first time I went to Aldi's, like I hated it.
Dave
Like,
hated.
it felt like
Aldi's,
everything there was
yeah.
garbage. And then
He's like, "What is this trash store?" And I'm like, "Dude, they're just trying to like not have all the cost of you
I
can't even
And then now I love Aldi's because all
Really?
our kids eat is like carbs, and it's like I can get
Thank
carbs
you.
for 10 cents. Like here, kids, all the carbs,
I'm
and they're
trying
like,
to not. Yeah, I know they like to snack. It's actually been better when they've had friends over because I'm just like, here's a meal, here's a snack, here's a meal, and they're just like keeping themselves busy.
Jacob says again the tens. I love the tens thing. That was super fun. This isn't like a chronic thing for Mary. This is like this has never. I can't remember when this happened.
This hasn't happened in years.
But it's just that thing where you probably did something. You overdid it like last day or two, or something.
Yeah.
And then it was just fucking waiting.
I was so sad. And
Yeah.
I'm like,
you're always sad, and you're like, "Oh, please rewind, make me not make that movement."
I
But
know.
at some point, you have to make that movement.
I know.
It's like that bubble bursting. Mm-hmm. It's like you've been pumping this bubble up for
if
so
it
long.
wasn't
It's got
putting on my shoes, it would have been something else.
Yeah.
It would have been
rolling over in bed.
or. I mean, imagine later tonight. And I'm just like,
I'm
Dave,
pretty
I can't.
fucking sad right now.
Dave's so bummed.
Yeah.
Because Mary's back
Yeah.
hurts.
I can't play these cards in any way that it is going to end with Dave being happy. What's up, Jamie? Jamie's back.
Hi, Jamie. Veggie and fruits at Aldi are not that bad. May question the hamburger and the roll. I don't buy hamburger and a roll anyway, so.
Yeah, I bought meat there once, but it was my fault, because I'm so cheap, and I'm like,
Really
oh,
not
these
bad.
random
Really
pork
not
cuts.
bad.
I'm like, and what they do is with the random pork cuts is they put
That
two
sounds
really
great.
nice chops
Yeah.
on top. And I'm like, those look really nice, and that's really cheap. So I bought them, and
that's what they do at
everything,
every place.
everything under those really nice chops on top was just weird.
I'm gonna
fatty,
say it.
chunked
They
piece
do
of
it. I know,
keto.
they
Keto
were
people
terrible.
would probably loved it.
They were bad.
I
but
tried to eat them.
I'm going to tell you what, though. They do that at every place. They pack it so that the chicken on top looks so beautiful. And then you pull that chicken breast out, and you're like, what the fuck?
I can't believe
and it
that
is
the
just
people.
like chunks of fat like this hanging off.
I can't believe the
And
people
I'm not
in the
saying
back of the
Aldi,
house
I'm
care
just
enough.
saying,
But it was my fault because it wasn't a pack of pork chops.
Yeah.
Even though the two on top were pork chops, it was just like
Carb week.
it was
Derek.
like said as random pork chunks, or whatever,
Yeah,
however they
yep.
worded it. So
Check out his podcast. Seriously, Jamie. He's
yes,
awesome. He was a ton of fun.
I cannot say that enough. Like I said, there's a few podcasts that I muscle through just to get information.
Not
but
his, but
no,
his
but his
other
podcast
people's
is
podcasts,
entertaining.
yeah.
He has a good sound. Like his voice is like perfect. I kind of love him.
Dave's man crush.
No, I like him a lot. I think he's
Wait,
great.
what? Costco? What now? Then there's some thick. That's 2 C's, 3 C's. Pork chops. No, but yeah, check them out because I'm going to make time to listen.
Curtain Fringe.
You know,
Wait, what was
to,
Curtain Fringe? Was that a while ago?
That was a while ago.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. She went to. Can I have one more
13. Okay.
beer.
That was 10 minutes,
I'm-
15 minutes ago.
Lifting my legs right now is actually helping the feeling. I wonder how the cat's doing, everybody.
Well, the window's open. He's probably sleeping.
He probably
soundly.
is. Don't touch the bells on the door because he knows that sound now. Because the kids touch the bell, they just bonk the bell by accident and he hears it. And he's
That
sitting
cat
at the
wants in
door.
our house.
Yeah, the cat wants in our house so bad. Guys, can we look at a picture again of the cat? Dave, can we look at it? Yeah.
No, I have a tab for that.
Needed a tree
do.
saw to cut the branch off the broccoli at Walmart. You know what pisses me off is when you pay per pound for something and then what you get is mostly shit. You have to cut off, right?
So, everybody, this is our new cat.
Not our new cat yet. Not our new cat
No.
yet.
He looked me in the eyes, and I looked him in the eyes, and he's like, asshole, I'm your new cat. You might as well just let me in right now.
No, he looked at you and you were just like, "Aw." So,
I couldn't get a picture of him because he was so fucking hyper.
Yeah, that's why I
But he
picked
was
him up.
hungry as fuck.
He was
But he
hungry
was
as
just
fuck,
like,
yeah.
he was like, I'm hungry. Like, he's
Yeah.
like diving on us, smacking our hand with his face, and like
so
rolling
cute. You know,
on
like
us and
cute kitty
standing
shit.
up. And
Yeah.
like, he would not stop moving for me
So
to get
I
a
picked.
picture.
I'm like, let me pick you up because like I just saw how friendly he was.
Yeah.
Like he wasn't skittish or anything weird. So I like picked him up and he was just like, he purred loud purring noises, and I'm like, do you take a picture of the cat?
That's our new cat.
Ah.
It's a kitten. It's little though. I don't know.
Yeah.
It looks bigger in that picture.
It looks bigger
Maybe
than
it's
he
'cause
actually-
Your small boobs.
My small boob. Yeah, no, he is a lot smaller than he looks in that picture. Yeah. I know. Oh, Donnie, I'm so sorry. I know.
I did
no
not
reveal
check.
party. Yeah, I didn't check for anything.
That's more money, man. Now maybe
That
this
cat owns
is
you guys.
this is obviously a domesticated cat. Like it's not a feral cat. So hopefully maybe it was already fixed.
Maybe.
do you-
But
how do you
somebody,
check that?
obviously, somebody is
Somebody's
missing
gonna
their
want the
cat.
cat. Yeah.
Somebody's
and
missing
I did
their cat.
I did send a message to the local Facebook page that handles
Yeah. Yeah.
lost cats and found cats.
Not inside, Carl.
There's an outdoor
There's
bed
an
for it. We
outdoor-
fed it.
on a covered porch with a covered space
Box,
for it.
yeah.
Yeah, that it's
Blankets
in.
inside and stuff.
Blankets and
A lot warmer than
water. I heard this cat the other day, but I couldn't find it. I swear it was when Eben was here.
No, not heating. The heating pad's making my wine right now. He's not getting my heating pad. Carl, no, he's not getting my heating pad.
The heating pad should be on my back. I'm not going to take it off your wine.
How do you not have... I bought you a heated blanket, but that's gone.
You didn't buy me a heated blanket.
I know I bought you a heated blanket before.
Are you sure? It
On
was
5th
me.
Street. Yep.
A heated blanket?
Yeah.
A heated blanket.
I know I did.
It might have been for my massage.
Oh, I hope it was you.
I really don't think you did. I don't care.
I swear I remember it being on 5th Street.
It's fine. It might have been. It could have been. It totally could have been. It really could have been. I have faint memories of that, maybe, possibly.
Okay.
Yeah, yep.
I swear it was on 5th Street.
So we have some feral cats in the area.
Yeah.
Like that, like you, like even go near them and they just like, or
Yeah.
they like run away.
No, they're gone.
Yeah.
You
so,
don't get near them.
but this one was just like, I know what a door is,
Yeah.
and I want to go through that door.
Yeah, it was like, let me in.
Yeah. And then it picked our porch, you know. Oh.
Yeah, because her down the street was like, how come
Courtney,
it didn't
yeah.
pick my porch?
I don't know. And Jane, of course, she's
Oh, the kids
all-
are crying. She was all teary. She's like, I love that cat so much.
I know.
And Chris is like, I'm afraid it won't go away.
And then he's like, but then you know what? He went over to the door and he's like, hi, kitty. Oh, hi. Hi, kitty. And now he loves the cat. Yep.
Because that's what he was afraid of. He loved the cat, and he was afraid that it wouldn't just go away.
Yeah.
And he would, it
So
would
who
sit out
knows?
there
We'll keep you
and
guys
torture
posted
us.
on the cats. And we'll also keep you posted on the Pinewood Derby for
people
tomorrow.
care.
You know, the kids, all 3 kids are entering this year. It's the first time 3 kids are entering.
Yeah.
So David is with the troop, and Chris is with the Cubs, and Jane is with like just the family.
Yeah.
I think gets to enter, you know.
Yeah, she's still torn on whether she wants to be a brownie or a scout.
Yeah.
Because now she
whatever.
can be a Cub Scout. She can be a.
I suppose it would be so much
It's not Boy
easier.
Scout
She could,
anymore.
yeah, but
Because it's right there.
it's right down the road. Yeah.
I don't even-
Except that they're making our Pinewood Derby be part of someone else's Pinewood Derby, which is so far away.
Yeah.
That's so far away. I
It
mean,
is.
it is like
all
a
the way
25
across
minute-
town.
Yeah.
I couldn't find somebody closer.
Yep. Easier than dogs to potty train. Yeah, I remember when we got our wiener dog and you were at working third shift and you came home and I was like the first night and I was like, I slept with him on the couch. Like I slept. I could. He was crying he was so sad in the box, like just sitting there like in his little blanket. And I was like, they said to put a clock near him that ticks and it makes noises. And no. I was like, I'm sleeping with this puppy on my chest. So. So yeah, we'll let you guys don't do scouting, do 4-H. 4-H.
Remember 4-H.
Oh,
yeah.
PA 4-H. Yeah, 4-H.
Especially PA 4-H.
I mean, we have friends who do like in the Meadville area who do that. Yeah.
Yeah, we're not that county.
I slept with him. He was so sad.
Thanks
Good night. Thanks, voluntarious spiritualist. Thank you so much, dude. Seriously, like, Clint is going to that thing.
Mount
What's
Rushmore?
it, Mount Rushmore. Yeah, he's going to it. And he might be on that media row or whatever, but like, I love JP Sears. I've always loved JP Sears.
Yeah, he
because
was
he's
in-
always been so funny. But since the corona and lockdown and shit, he has really gotten like serious about liberty.
His YouTube channel has Westwood in it.
Oh, nice. But
At least follow the YouTube.
yeah, he's great. How's your scouting going? Working on any fun badges? Oh, right now it's not exactly
It's
fun.
the status stuff.
Yeah, it's the
I'm just gonna paste this link for
what
now.
is that called? The
Citizenship.
Citizenship in the community and the nation and the world kind of deal.
And it's
So,
fun to see it like a little ANCAP negotiate this stuff because
Mm-hmm.
he knows what he has to do to get along, but he also knows.
Thanks, Dan. Awesome. Yeah. So they're working on that, but there's other things that he wants to be working on.
Yeah.
He's got the book, and he's like, I want to be working on this outside of what they're doing at the meetings. So, it's going to be a lot of fun. There's a lot of great, the badges and stuff like with. Like for music, he loves music, and he's been playing in front of people lately.
He likes playing in front of people.
He does like playing in front of people, so that's definitely going to be one that he's going to be getting.
Cat toys will be a box of live mice.
No. Good night, Dan.
They like that.
I hope everybody comes back on Sunday. We're going
night?
to watch Horrible Bosses.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
I love that movie. Great
I love that
movie.
that float is so hot, man. It's like we probably had more float viewers tonight than Facebook viewers, which is fuck you, Facebook.
Brickleberry. What is that? Brickleberry.
I don't know. Check it out. Google that.
Google it right now. I'm sorry.
many demands
You're
placed on me.
joking. Oh, and hopefully Sunday I'll be feeling better with my back, and we can sit down here and I'll be fine. Yes. YouTube. Okay, YouTube. It.
Right away from seeing the pictures,
Oh my
that
gosh.
doesn't look like it's going to be helpful.
Is
Like
this
all
for
I
kids
saw
or
was
not? Is this for kids or not?
top 10 wrongest
Welcome to
moments from the
Brickleberry.
season 3. Okay,
Last minute and last
Thanks,
time
Drew.
meeting blew up Zoom because they have limited with those people, and I have not heard the word fuck so many times in a town meeting. Oh, that's amazing, Carl. Yay. The people are finally speaking out. Yay.
there is a market for the libertarian message.
Yes. I've not heard the word fuck so many times in a town meeting. All right, we'll check out
we should
Brickleberry,
find that.
but
We should
not
find
with-
that
not
town
with our
meeting for the
kids yet.
thing he has to watch for the citizenship,
Yeah.
where everybody's just tearing into the local government. That'd
Yep.
be great.
I would love that. I know. I tried to find one. They're so boring, though.
I bet.
But that sounds like a fun one, Carl. Oh my gosh. I'm going to need you to like rub right here. I mean, it's above
Yeah.
my butt crack. Sorry, everybody.
Sad.
Dave's sad.
All right. Let's shut her down.
Yeah, we gotta
wait.
shut her down.
Let me do the official. Is this the one? I think it's this one. There he is.
Hey Dave, I think you might just want to just shut it down. I think it's time to just go to bed.
Oh, we have the same haircut.
He's got a little more hair.
That was
than
like
you do.
last year.
No, he's got more hair than you do.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you. We'll let you guys know. We'll post in the
I
LLN
gotta fix the
community
outro because I never did that.
for the Pinewood Derby. Yeah.
Who's starting a Zoom? Seth wants a Zoom call. I bet you if Derek's still here,
Oh,
he'll
thanks,
facilitate
Ryan.
that.
LMPM Pharmaceuticals. I know. I was like, oh, what would muscle relaxer do? Probably relax my muscles.
Derek, you wanna continue drinking?
keep
Do it
drinking,
live.
buddy. Derek, we're gonna hang out during your show tomorrow. We're gonna be there in the comment section because you're having Carl on, and we hang out with you anyway.
Might be a little late because we like that.
What's that?
Getting the kids to bed sometimes we're late.
I know.
Especially on a weekend.
I'm trying to be better about getting the kids to bed on time. Yeah. Thanks, Drew. Have a great night. Thanks, Jacob. Thank you so much. Yes, this is. It's not any fun. I can't find the one comfy space I can find. Honestly, this is gonna sound terrible, but on my hands and knees. Like I crawled into the bed and I was like, "Oh, this yoga position feels really good."
Downward facing dog.
Yeah. No, not downward facing dog. Yeah.
Dog pooping.
But no, what's it? Where you're arched, you know?
We're still
And Jane's like, "Are you in labor, Mom?" I'm like, "I'm not having a baby." But this is what
this
it
sounds
seems
like Mom's having a baby, and I'm like,
Yeah.
It does sound like Mom's having a baby.
They watched one of their streams, that Sodi family.
Oh.
Derek, Uncle Derek, actually, he just got married, and he and his wife now are having a baby. They're Mormons, so they're kicking out the babies like super quick, like. And I'm not saying anything against Mormons.
I'm totally gonna watch.
Totally.
I got whiskey upstairs. I'm probably gonna lay in bed and drink some
I'm
whiskey.
totally joking about
if there's
that,
a Zoom call.
I'd say the
going
same
on.
thing about Catholics. You get married real quick and you just pop them babies out. Boom, 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 boom. But anyway, but they had one of those labor simulator type deals, so they were putting it on the boys, the guys today. So that's why Jane's like, wow, Mom sounds like she's in labor. Because I'm like...
It was very, especially the way you're just like, you can't move. You're just like, oh. Yeah.
Yes.
Pretty accurate.
Yes.
All right. Is there anything else? Any other buttons I have to hit?
No, I just want to send all my love to all of you. Thanks for being here. Thank you.
Did I turn that off? Or
It
did I
means
turn
so
that off?
much. Like,
Yo, the sign is real simple, B. It says wrap it up.
hands and knees sounds like baby number 4. No.
That's why we're both celibate. At least I am.
Oh, it hurts so
And now
much.
I got to strap her to my back again and carry her upstairs like Yoda.
I'm baby Yoda. Like with the little...
No, full size Yoda.
No, I'm
That's
full-size
what.
Yoda.
That's what.
I just love you guys. Thank you for being here. This was fun. I hope I did all right, because this was
No, you
like,
did- you
for
did fantastic, yeah.
and I was super happy to meet him, but I know this was like a big deal for you, so I hope I did okay.
So yeah, Derek T on Float. Get on Float if you're not on Float.
Yeah.
He's doing the after party.
Yes.
He's doing the after party Zoom call.
Yep.
Because we can't.
And yeah, get over there so I can watch it while I'm laying in bed,
Yeah, I'm
writhing
very
in pain.
interested to see how this goes. I'm very excited. I'm doing a
And then
pretty
don't
big
forget to
site.
check him out tomorrow night on Talking Trash. And Wednesday nights too. I want to give a shout out to Alan Mosley, because he puts out a really good fucking
He
show.
puts money into his show.
He does.
He puts time
does.
and money. He invests in it. Like, he has all these like graphics, and I'm like, how'd you do that?
Yeah.
Where do you even buy this shit?
And he cares. He has like it's
And he's-
well produced, and
he's a good
he is
talker.
thoughtful, and it's like concise, where mine's doing this kind of thing where I'm like, and he's there.
It's like when you watch a show and they prepare for it.
I know.
It's
right?
like
Oh my gosh,
so
yeah,
different
like
than
he's
this.
So prepared. But it's too late with Alan Mosley. Check him out Wednesday nights, 9:00. YouTube, Facebook's been fucking him over hard. So is YouTube, Twitter, all of them. But yeah, check him out for sure. After parties over at Derek T. Ryan, get on Float. Go over to @Derek T.
Yeah, he's right there. and we're gonna watch it. We're not gonna no, we're not gonna be involved.
We're not going to be involved.
We have
to sleep.
got a big day tomorrow, champ.
I gotta find a way to be comfy.
All right, outro.
I love you all. See you Sunday. Thanks for being here.
I gotta change the song because we're gonna get zucked on it.
Good night.
Nothing personal, kid. But I must go all out. Just this once. Bob's or Vagana, whichever will it be. Set the fuck down, T-Series, I'm here to spill the real tea. You tryna dethrone me from spot on number one, but you India, you lose, so best think you haven't won. When I'm through with you, we're gonna be completely fucking done, cause we only just begun. I review you, 0 vibe is gone. So come on, T-Series, looking hungry for some drama. Here, let me serve you bitch lasagna. Bitch lasagna, bitch lasagna. T-Series ain't nothing but a bitch lasagna. Bitch lasagna, bitch lasagna. Look at T-Series, they just crying for their mama. Bitch lasagna, bitch lasagna. T-Series ain't nothing but a bitch lasagna. Bitch lasagna, bitch lasagna. T-Series just with themselves in their pajamas. So who the hell is Bob and why you wanna kiss him? Ew. I'm a blue-eyed white dragon while you're just dark magician. Ooh. You got a fifth of the population in your nation, but I got 90 rolls the world to hold your defecation. Oops, multipatlo, what the fuck is that even supposed to mean? Your language sounds like it come from a mumble rap community. No papa, yes papa, Johnny. Now download the sugar and let's throw this fucking party with some bitch lasagna, bitch lasagna. Look at T-Series, they just crying for their mama. Bitch lasagna, bitch lasagna. T-Series ain't nothing but a bitch lasagna. Bitch lasagna, bitch lasagna. Look at T-Series, they just wet in their pajama. Bitch lasagna, bitch lasagna. T-Series ain't nothing but a bitch lasagna. You got a population of 1.32 billion, but most your videos can't seem to hit even a million. Sabot!
Magic potty, baby, your bottle's all done. It's potty training time, will be so much fun. I help you with your training pants, you make me so proud. Your potty feels like magic, then it flushes out loud.
It's fun to help Magic Potty Baby learn to use her potty. Flush and you're ready for next time.
Magic potty, baby, I'm so glad that you're mine.
Magic Potty Baby and her Magic Potty. No water, no mess. Batteries not included.